Against the wall, the pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of
I really like to surprise you guys.
Put my headphones on. I came back. I'm like, all right, I'm here to break it down.
I was like, all right.
You was playing the good sis.
I had to play the good sis.
You was playing the good sis.
Yes.
Welcome everybody to another Thirsty Thursday. As usual, we are here. We gonna go in the night. Okay?
Tonight is one of those nights.
Tonight is definitely the night.
Feel it.
We're gonna go in tonight, but before we do anything, I'm Krista B, one half of those wrestling girls, and I have my lovely co-host to the top of me.
Hi, Clean PR.
And we also have the one and only 1/3 of Face Be Hills High Pod. Please introduce yourself, beautiful.
Hello, everybody. I'm Christina, the Baker Contreras. I am happy to be here. Let's go.
Yo, we going in tonight. All right, so let's figure out what we drinking and doing first before we go in, because when I tell you I came home hot yesterday after having a good time, I came home hot. And P, I'm loving your chair earrings.
I was waiting for someone to notice them.
They're so cute. I hope you got me a pair too.
They're still chairs with barbed wire and like blood.
I love them.
Are we doing an homage to Are we doing like an homage to Mick Foley? Because I definitely have my Mick Foley shirt on today.
Oh my god! Okay, so that shirt is lit.
Come on, Ripple
Where's
Junction.
your shirt from?
Yes,
Ripple Junction. That's Ripple Junction plug. Yes, I love it.
I'm just wearing my Bianca shirt.
Discount.
So that intro
worked.
Oh, we are always on sync. We are always on sync. Everyone that is tuning in, we love you. Thank you. Put in the comments what you're drinking on, what you're wearing, what you're excited about in wrestling. We're so excited. Tonight is a really fun Thirsty Thursday.
It's fun.
I'm excited.
Yes.
So I'm eating a salad that I made, a homemade salad, because I was dying for a salad all day after, I was recovering from my hangover today. So I ate my pasta, my breakfast. I ate my lunch for breakfast, which was bomb. Now I got a salad and I'm drinking my wine.
I love it. I'm on my wine shit too. I'm taking it a little easy.
But I also got my water to stay hydrated, and that's it.
Same.
Very
nice. We're hydrated queens.
We're hydrated.
Are you on your Roman and Cokes, or what we doing, Bakey?
It's rum and ginger ale.
You got a ginger Roman.
We have to evolve. We have to do.
You got a ginger Roman.
I love it.
I got a ginger Roman.
I like that.
Ginger Roman. Can we toast to that, Bakey? We don't have the sound effect.
Yes.
Can you explain
But
what
can I try? I played it before and I thought, so on Face Beat Heels High, we have this thing. If you've been with us here before, you know that we play it on Thirsty Thursdays as well. If there's anything that you want to celebrate on wrestling, on your life today, just because we drink, we take a sip, we take a drink. We usually play the Undertaker's bell, but it's been a little bit of a struggle to get the sound going. But
the bell is not doing what it's supposed to be doing.
It's not. Okay, let's toast to technology.
I got my shit right. I did it. God damn it.
I love it. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to our group chat. Everybody in our group chat. Much love.
Our group chat be lit. I had to mute y'all though. I'm not gonna hold y'all. We do
I
too
mute
much.
every group chat, but I do appreciate our group chat.
I muted y'all.
I appreciate our group chat.
I love it.
Our group chat.
Also, let's be real. Like in the group chat, we speak like once a month in the group chat. So
that's
it's a perfect
amount.
It is a perfect amount. It's a it's a low maintenance group chat. I cannot say that about like 5 other group chats I'm in right now.
Yeah.
all of my group chats, my family, my friends, it's because I have.
They're all muted.
And if you guys know me, y'all know I hate with a passion, pet peeve. I hate the numbers on the icons.
You do.
I hate the emails. I would clear out everything. I don't care if y'all got red receipts on.
I feel you.
I don't care. Y'all read the message and you can say you ignored them. Don't tell me your phone and you got like 21,000 messages because I'm clearing them.
Yeah, she does. She will do that to you. I can definitely vouch for that.
That shit gives me too much anxiety. I will open your messages just to make sure that is not bothering me.
Same. So I want to get these guests on. So we have our honorary wrestling girl.
Wait.
What's up?
Before we get the guest on, I guess bring the honorary wrestling girl up, and then we're gonna check in because we all been booked, busy, and blessed, and we gotta get into that.
We gotta update everyone. We do. So we got our homegirl Sienda. Ooh, yes, girl. I think you're drinking for.
Is that Pat Ron? You got Pat Ron.
Okay. Oh my god,
Pat Ron.
Oh my god, look what fell.
Oh my god. No, absolutely not.
I knew something.
Put him right back on the wall.
Right?
There we go. Right back up
Damn,
there.
why was it not there before?
I'm just glad that you caught it in the beginning, not the very end. Sign off and ready drunk and shit.
So is Kofi.
So we gonna get into how booked and blessed we are.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get into me. Listen, I'm doing this sound off on behalf of P once I get into it, so I don't need anybody to distract me. Siendo, no, I went off last night, so I'm gonna do this. And everybody who's watching and who's on Twitter, when I say at them, you at them. We bringing it down. But before then, I would like to start because I was talking to a friend today, and I realized like I am literally standing in everything that I prayed for this year.
That's so
all
true.
we said that we was gonna be booked, blessed, and busy this year. Right. Those wrestling girls took over Dallas. Those wrestling girls ended up on Masked Man show. Then I got flued out to Atlanta.
You got flued out?
Out, okay. To cover CultureCon.
We gotta hit these gongs.
Wait, hold on.
Listen.
Let's do it.
And now,
again,
planning the second annual.
I didn't get the first shot down.
She's coming in with shots. Like,
that's
yeah.
And now I'm planning the second annual Take Up Your Space Sis Brunch and Panel, which is going down May 28th. If y'all don't got your tickets, y'all missing out because shit's about to be
from 11 to 3. You better be there.
11 to 3 in Brooklyn. So please pop out. Please support. Support.
I love it.
So P, you next. What's been going on?
What has been going on? That's a very loaded question for me in my life right now. What has been going on? Oh my God, I started blogging again.
Yes, that's good.
So that has been good. So shout out to Jersey Indie and Sonia Shinee, my first like paid writing gig ever. She came to me and was like, yo, we starting shit up again. I want you to come back. I want you to write about your amazing life right now. So please check that out. It's been really fun. It's been really cool too, because you could kind of like, curate like, important things that's happened in your life for like a weekly lifestyle blog. So it's been exciting. I talk about wrestling, but then I also talk about like other shit because like my shoot job is also like really cool too. So that's been dope. It's just been exciting. Like ever since Dallas, like Krista B and I have been just like going, and I'm motivated and inspired again. So it's just like a lot of amazing things, a lot of love in my life. It's like I'm truly blessed.
Can we toast to that? Hit that gong.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, I also want to dedicate this live stream to my high school love, Deshaun. He sadly passed away last month, but I would love to dedicate this to him. He was very full of life, and he was always very proud of me. So I love you.
Let's
rest
take
in
a
peace.
sip.
In peace.
In his honor. May you rest.
Woo! I'm gonna need a refill.
Sienda is really about to get me drunk by looking at her.
Hi, Izzy. I was looking for you at Legends on Sunday, Izzy, but we not gonna say nothing. Oh, it's cool.
So
We had a good time.
What's been going on with you, girl? We're still talking about the bookings and the blessings and the.
Well, the blessing is I'm 33 years old, baby.
Yes. Oh, yes. She's like celebrating her birthday too tonight. It's
happy birthday. Wait, it was yesterday?
Last month, April 23rd.
Oh yeah, I definitely
yes, girl.
Okay, I had to
remind you.
Happy birthday.
Why you need a tequila bottle? Because somebody thought like, hey, you like tequila, and I'm like, listen, we haven't even like.
I knew I love you. You a Taurus. We
don't care.
Oh, tourists are amazing people.
And I got another half bottle because somebody gave me their half bottle. So it's like, imagine you got a half and a half bottle. So we still celebrating. I had an amazing time. Got over my anxiety of traveling by going to Georgia.
Yay!
So
Hey, can I just say,
plane and sleep? No
can
drugs.
I just say that Siendel in Georgia was like slaying and killing every picture that she took.
Always. Oh
She
my
was
God.
slaying and killing every picture, every photo. I had to tell her, be like, sis, you doing the damn thing. Like she was slaying.
Besides that, I mean, I'm a big firm believer in more things to come. So like more birthdays, more life, more spending time with my friends. You know, my DMs are no longer dry.
Let's go
girl out on dates for her birthday, so the DMs are no longer dry. So that's a blessing in itself. But other than that, it's just, you know, me and the team getting prepared for hot girl summer. Y'all know how I do.
That's right. That's right.
Or I should say no filter summer. There we go.
Ooh,
there we go. Very nice.
I like that. Yeah, I heard it here first. Hashtag no filter summer. We living our lives. We do what we do.
Hashtag
I just want to wrestling.
Everybody know. Oh, sorry.
Waters. We love you guys.
Let Bakey
let everybody know. Sorry, Mama. Thank you. That today we finally figured out this gong.
Hey,
this gong. So I'm gonna be trigger happy
for that.
Please.
We're gonna be trigger happy.
I'm gonna be trigger happy. What's been going on with me? I have just, I've been really trying to do that Twitch thing and work on that, and hopefully that keeps on growing. Mia Yim follows me, and that's weird.
We love Mia Yim.
That is
we love Mia Yim. Can we
I love that woman so much.
On Twitch? If y'all not following Bakey on Twitch,
yes,
y'all missing
please. Please come and follow. We have a fun time. Twitch.tv/Krista Contreras. CRISPA Contreras. I will write it down. Check it out.
Put it in the comment. Put it in our chat, and then I'll put it in the comments. All right, so I want to bring on some of our guests now, and then we can talk about what happened to us last night and why Siendel and I were not in Jay Cargill's Bad Girls fucking baddie section.
And then I'm gonna sound off.
Yeah,
but shout out to my boy Stan Michael because he was. So I had to be happy.
A lot of people were. Shout out to
Stan Michael, Deborah Oxtail.
Yeah.
I wanted to meet all those people.
I stands them, so I'm happy for them, but we're gonna get into it though.
All right, so I want to bring on somebody that I personally love, and I'm just gonna bring them on because, yeah. All right, I love you, girl.
Yeah.
Hey! What's good? All right.
Oh my God.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm surprised you still remember me.
Girl, how can we ever forget you?
The unforgettable.
Definitely unforgettable.
It is so good to see your beautiful face.
Yes.
Thank you. It's great to see you guys. Listen, I get to spend my Thursday evening with some baddies. I was looking at, homegirl putting her makeup on. I'm like, I hope she don't think I'm a creeper. Let me turn off my camera real quick. Because she's over here, putting a whole glam squad on. I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, let me close my shit real quick. All right.
Let them tell you this is me. Like I actually going to the supermarket and try and put on full glam because my aunt, like my youngest aunt, has a theory like you don't know where you go meet your husband. So I can't be true. Looking at them like mind you, Target is where people spend the money, where the money resides. So I had to go to Target today. I went to watch Doctor Strange today. I had a me day, and I was like, I might walk into my husband watching Doctor Strange. So I have to.
Nah, you always
that's
this.
Yo, shout out to all the people who are spamming my name in chat. Did not know that y'all missed the.
You are missed.
I told you, unforgettable. Unforgettable.
We miss Deadass Girls. Let's definitely do a toast to Deadass Girls right now.
Wow. Oh my God, 100%, 100%.
All right.
Where did Bakey go? What happened?
Oh wait, there she is. Hey,
Baby,
girl. Sorry, I had to scroll down. I didn't see you at first. I love you.
I've been here for a second. I was like, oh, well, it kicked me out. Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay. Jeezy. Oh, shit. But let me play that. So let me do it again.
Oh, wait, I think we got to do it all over again.
Yep.
All right,
Another
try
gong.
now. Okay. Yes. I didn't know it was gonna
Beautiful.
happen. Oh my god. So, Jizzy,
Hope for the best.
Jizzy, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking wine. Actually, this is the first time I'm having alcohol in a couple months. Now that my doctor has allowed me to, so it's great.
Okay.
And I'm celebrating. I know everyone's celebrating shit. I'm celebrating life.
Yeah.
I had a very scary, not to bum anyone out, but I've been going through like some health issues the last couple months. And I turned 30 in the hospital, which is okay, but I'm here. And life has just been very interesting. I have a bomb ass job.
Nice.
I've been going to therapy. I got money in my savings.
Hello.
I've been working out 4 times a week.
Hello.
The booty is the cuppage of my booty.
The booty is booty everywhere.
The booty is booty, and that's what it is.
Okay.
That was it's cuppable, right? Like,
The booty.
Always gotta tell.
Okay. I got
Let me wait. I have to also give a shout out. I have to give a shout out to Jizzy because last year she was definitely at my event. She definitely was just like, that's it. I'm coming, and she supported from day one. And we're glad, although you did turn 30 in the hospital. People turn 30. People turn different ages in hospital and don't wake up to see that day. So we're glad that you were here with us.
That's true.
We love you, and we're glad that you were choosing yourself over everything. So let's take a shot to that.
Yes,
exactly.
Oh my god, I am so honored to have you on this fucking stream right now.
I'm gonna alternate with some seltzer. I might stay a little longer because
I
was gonna get off because I'm like, I want to eat my dinner, but then you told me you were gonna introduce me later, so I was wolfing my dinner down while y'all were talking.
Girl, go eat. I'm eating.
What's up? So I was chatting with Letty earlier. Shout out to Letty. Let's definitely take a toast to her.
Hey,
my good sis.
I was like, oh my god, you know who's gonna be on the stream tonight? Jizzy from Deadash. She was like, oh my god, what happened to them? They was dumb funny. They was, this was that. And I was like, and I told her how I was on your show before. She was like, really? And I was like, yeah, like I think me, you, and Wilkins reviewed like the Pornhub's like top 10 or some shit. Some gear
that was it was like. First of all, we were talking for like 4 hours. I edited it down to 3 hours because I was lazy. Yeah, so given that there's a lot of people, and if you don't mind, just to kind of give everyone a little background story of what happened.
Please do.
My former host and I, as what happens when you get older, people kind of just, they develop things where sometimes somebody might be into it and maybe the other person isn't. And and such is life. We mutually decided like, hey, I guess it's not working out. And we kind of just like, hey, let's end the show. And at first I was like, yeah, let's do it. But then like after I ended it and then seeing everyone's response and then seeing how people reacted, I was taken aback because I really didn't think that it was that monumental for some people. Like I really didn't think that we make that kind of a dent into the wrestling community until people were like, yo, what the hell happened? Like, why'd you guys, and shout out to the cafeteria. That's my own little group chat. These great people that I've met, like Get Your Boy, Smacking It Raw, Katie, all them. Like, they were just like, yo, you should have kept it like a solo show. And it was just like I was at a point in my life where I did not feel confident in my own skills as a podcaster, and I felt like everyone preferred one person over me. And I kind of like I was like, yo, I'm nothing without them, right? Also on a personal side, the friendship kind of just like, we just kind of grew apart. And it was like, all right. So I've just been tweeting shit, just random shit. And I've been doing art as like a way to find myself and try to figure out who the hell Jizzy is. But I still got that deadass energy. Like whatever you heard on the show, that's me. It's just, now I just don't have to say it to anyone. Now I just say my shit to my partner. He's like, yo, you need to talk to somebody else because listen, go get some friends. I'm like, you are my friend.
You were always welcome to join me on a sound off to bring your dead ass energy, okay? Anyways, I have to address this comment. I have to address this comment right here. And I know that he's watching because he's preying me right now. For those of you who don't know, this comment is one of my best friends in the entire world.
I love him.
Since we were 7 years old. And he knows what I'm eating because we were clearly on the phone while I was making this damn salad.
Let me get a refill real quick.
So, yes, DJ Haynes, and you got my name in all caps, so you put respect in it. I appreciate it. I'm eating my salad. You want some? Okay.
What's crazy is she's talking about a salad, and yesterday I had chopped, and I got back to my job, and they were like, yes, I was like, nobody talk to me right now. This chicken.
Wait, Krista.
I was like, this chicken ranch salad.
Time out. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, sorry, because my other best friend since we were 7.
Hey, Ray.
Is definitely.
I love ya. I love ya.
Y'all not coming for me right now. Y'all not coming for me.
They are.
Sis, this shit is good. Shit. This shit is good. Let my jaw move. Shit, I'm hungry.
Right. How else you supposed to
eat?
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my salad regardless.
Yeah.
All right, so can we get into the tea? Wait, so Jizzy, I think you should definitely be a part of those wrestling girls, especially Thursday.
Oh wow!
Because I feel like you're perfect for Thursday.
Is this
Thursday.
a proposal? Oh my god! Wait, my nails not even done.
You should definitely come to Thursday, girl. I would.
Oh my god! Did you go to Zales?
I got the ring ready, but I would not propose until I knew you was ready. Like
she didn't get it from Tiffany's, and she went to Jared. Okay, like listen, bling blinging.
You and Krista B sound doors would be lit. Put it in the comments. Like
I'm with it.
Listen, I would be honored, because I just been stewing with all my thoughts and everything. I be feeling bad for my partner because like I definitely just be like just throwing it at them and
get on them.
And they're just like, you should probably get a friend or two or something. And I'm like, but you're my friend. They're like, no, but other people. And I was like, but other people think I'm a little aggressive,
just like
a little
me,
too much.
Hold on,
listen.
And the funny thing about P reaching out is literally that day, I was literally thinking about her because I remember she had asked me, oh, there was this taco spot by her job. We should link up. And I was dead ass about to ask her, like, yo, random shit. I'm about to be in the city tomorrow. Do you want to have tacos with me?
Oh, wow.
You just did it.
One day. So first off, I do want to share that in the last, I would say, year, about 3 or 4 different people DM'd my personal account asking me about Deadass Girls. Like, hey, like, you know what happened to Deadass Girls? And I was like, they disbanded, because you did put it out there. So I was like, I don't think I need to like rehash anything.
Yeah, I thought it was, you know what it was? It was that people thought it was just a podcast thing, but it was a more personal thing. And I think during your event last year, Chris, I kind of alluded to it.
Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit.
But I didn't want to like bring down the vibes because you had other stuff going on. So I was like, by the way, bomb ass shrimp and grits that day. Okay.
Oh, he coming back again. Okay,
oh, great.
So make sure you get your tickets. Thank you.
I will, most likely because you're like right by me. The event is like 20 minutes from.
Oh no, I changed the event space this year.
You did? Okay.
We'll offline that.
Uber operates. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Public transit is not it.
It's ghetto.
It's
ghetto. And I'm scared every day that I gotta get on it.
It's Gotham outside. The fucking Riddler's outside. Okay, it's the bus is where Matt Riddle goes, and I do not fuck with the bus. I don't.
Wait, what?
Like because the way the bottom of the
you just said.
So dirty.
She said the bus is where Matt Riddle lives.
No, but true story. Literally, I'm on the bus going uptown to meet somebody, and this bum is on the bus, and all of a sudden I hear somebody scream. This guy whips out his willy-nilly, right on the bus. And that was the first and the last time I took the bus. Like, P will tell you, I would rather take me and my Honda Civic, I will talk shit from my Honda all day, but I'll drive from New Jersey to the city every day.
That was me. That was me. I promise you. Before my accident, every day I hate that.
I can't do it.
I make Uber rich. Between me and my husband, we make Uber rich.
Me too. Because I don't know how to drive, and it's a.
I know how to drive. I don't have a license in this country.
Get your license. What you waiting on?
I have to retake driving school. I know how to drive. They want to take $250 off of me so that they can validate my international license so that I can go get a fucking.
How to drive? I got 10 of them. Like, link up. Like, you'll be on the highway in 2 days. Come on.
We'll be talking.
Learn how to parallel park. Like, come on, girl. I got you. We're gonna talk.
Okay. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you because I need
we have guests. So I want to talk about why Ciendol and I were not at AEW Dynamite.
Please do so I can sound off. And Jizzy, when she drops this story, so me and Jizzy gonna give y'all a first round of what the new sound offs is gonna be like. So Jizzy, just have my follow up, all right?
Get a shot before you start talking. So
wow.
Yeah, it's getting real, y'all. Y'all need to drink now.
All right.
I'm gonna do water for now.
I'm gonna take a sip of salted water.
Oh, she's drinking. She's hydrating so that she can tell the story proper.
I can.
Shit.
Because I was devastated last night, but like I've kind of like was able to like, process it. And Ciendol and Krista B helped me last night. So very long story
I almost
short,
made it worse though. Almost made it worse.
Greg and I were like, oh, they Long Island and shit. We were so hyped up for you guys last night.
In a good way. Yeah.
Especially because I love First. I love that like Ciendol is one of my best friends. I've known her for over 5 years. Like she's a wrestling fan. She watches everything. She loves AEW. Her birthday was April 23rd. She was going to be away. And I saw that AEW Dynamite was going to be in Long Island and May 11th. So I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. Got us tickets on StubHub from a third-party seller. So I was like, okay, cool. So
call them out. Say their names.
I don't know the third-party seller's name.
It wasn't on the thing?
That's the problem. No.
Oh, we're gonna find it.
So very long story short, they were meant to send the tickets to me by the day of the night of the show. As the weeks are going on, I'm still not getting these tickets. So I'm like, I'm not stressing it. Also, I thought it was weird. Like, why are you going to send me tickets to a show the day of? Like, it was weird, whatever. Yeah. So Ciendol picks me up. We're on our way to the stadium. I'm like, okay, like I'm still not getting these tickets. Like, what's happening? So I end up just calling StubHub because I'm just like, fucking my anxiety is like on 1,000. I'm just like, okay, fuck it. Mind you, this is one of my best friend's birthday presents. So I don't watch AEW, but I was like, this is gonna be dope. Jade Cargill invited us. We saw her at Wale Mania. I was like, this is perfect. Ciendol. I am only friends with baddies. So I was like, oh my God, Ciendol, this is perfect. Oh my God, yeah. So we're on our way there. I call StubHub. They can't get in touch with the third seller. And I don't know how long I was on hold with them, Ciendol. But they couldn't get in touch with the third seller. The only thing they could do for me was to try to find me replacement tickets. At this point, it's after 7 p.m. on the same day as Dynamite. So there are no replacement tickets. Right. It's like the show is going on. The show is happening. Yeah. Also, why am I buying replacement tickets for a show that I bought tickets
you already paid for?
What the fuck is there to replace?
And then it's like what the gag was, it was literally she had to call. We're on the Crossroads Expressway and we're in New York traffic is New York traffic. We're literally sitting in our cars in traffic. And she's like, you know what, let me just call. So we're about 20 minutes off the road, about maybe 10 minutes away. Like I almost crashed. I almost had to cross the, I think it's the Tongs Bridge that takes you to Long Island from Crossroads Expressway. And I'm near the last exit. And she's like, wait, what are you telling me right now on the phone? So I'm like, that doesn't sound good. I'm pulling over. It was like a good half an hour to realize that there are no tickets. They couldn't reach the seller.
Of course, there's no fucking.
And 7 o'clock, they're like, "Oh, we can help you find a ticket now." AEW Dark is running live on YouTube as she's on the phone. So, what tickets are you gonna find?
There are no tickets the day of. Like, what the fuck?
And so it's a sold out show,
right?
Because when does AEW come? AEW is not WWE. They're not coming here. all the time. They're coming here like on a low frequent basis. So everybody named Mother, when I tell you half my New Yorker fans on Twitter were probably there, they're all there. There's no seats.
Right. Exactly. So that yeah. And mind you, the only thing she could do for me is tell me that she could give me a refund in 3 to 5 business days. What does that do for me on my way to a stadium to go to a show that I bought tickets for weeks ago?
And what did she tell you on the phone? She was like, "Oh, this normally happens."
Oh, she said, "Yeah, this tends to happen."
Really
and what we do is we find replacement tickets and blah blah blah. But how are you finding me replacement tickets for a show that I bought tickets for?
See, but that's the thing, though. This doesn't normally happen because I used to work for a ticket seller, and this shit, like, unless you're doing some crooked shit, you simply do not oversell. You're immediately, it's in an immediate download of your e-ticket, or it's a at will call ticket. So there is no fucking way. Like, what the fuck stuff?
Yeah, like seriously. And I was like, this is literally unacceptable. And I more felt for Ciendol because I was like, this is something I did for my best friend's birthday, and like, what the fuck?
At that moment, I'm gonna be really honest with you. Like, mind you, y'all know I'm a CM Punk fan. I've not seen him in 7 years.
He got booed anyway, sis. Fuck him.
I know. He's right here. We had a talk when I got home. I found out what happened. But anyway, like,
hey, tall pretty girl. Hey, girl. Sorry,
pretty girl. But mind you, fuck the baddie section and fuck Punk and seeing Jungle Boy and all the people I wanted to see. I've known this girl for nearly 7 years. I've never seen her cry.
Oh my God. Oh, really? I cry all the time. But
I've never seen like, and then she got off the phone. She was like, I want to speak to a manager. Like, mind you, that was the best. She did Karen better than me. Because I be putting my Karen service. I'll be putting on my Karen voice, like, I need to speak to your manager right now. I'm writing.
I work at the Sun.
Oh, she had to put her Karen on, and they still did nothing.
See, this is why this is why
I've never seen this girl cry. And like, when I tell you she called her sister crying, and I was just like, I'm pissed that we're not going, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm more pissed that this girl who literally like remembers what I like and what I enjoy really stuck her neck out to give me a show, to get me to AEW, because no one else cared. Like, people were still trying to figure out what to give me for my birthday now. It's like May. What the fuck are you doing? Like, who cares about me? And she's crying because she can't do this one thing. And it's like, yo, now I'm pissed. Like, I wasn't mad. I was trying to make jokes, and she knows. I was like, listen.
You don't make a Taurus mad.
Yeah, word. You don't make me mad because now
that's terrifying.
I've been on. If you look at my Twitter, I've been on Twitter all day. I literally shout out to Black Announce Table, and I definitely been sharing their code with all my friends.
Me too.
You know what? Shout out.
And they were like, word. They're like, yo, I bought these.
Shout out.
Shout out to Black Announce Table. Shout out to Seek.
One of my coworkers was like, yo, I bought tickets for them for a Nets game. And I was like, go get a refund and go use SeatGeek. Because I'm telling you what I went to do.
For real.
People couldn't even believe that I was telling the story. They're like, yo, I use SnubHub all the time. I'm like, yo, I was like, literally, her tickets said they were ready. And the seller said they were sent to us at 7 o'clock. Nothing happened. Like, they were like, yo, that's crazy. And the amount of people, I want to shout out the people that actually reached out to us as we were talking about it on Twitter, because there were people even looking for tickets for us to come the same time.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And I wanted to meet so many people that night that was there. And you know what? Maybe AEW is not for me.
And here, all right, I have to interject right here, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't finish my salad. I'm nice and full now.
Ready to go now.
So I get home last night and I'm on the phone with DJ. And DJ, you could put in the comments because you know I was going off. Once I saw P's story about, oh, we never made it to AEW, this, that, and third. I'm like, what? Hung up. I don't even think I told him bye. I just hung up the phone. Called P. P didn't answer. I called Ciendol. When I say
back in the Lincoln Tunnel, going home.
Right. She's in the Lincoln Tunnel going home. When I say the way that I went off, I said, oh, there's a reason why it was not meant for me to be in that setting yesterday. Because the way, And this is what I need for all of us who's watching right now. Everybody who's watching right now, y'all need to sit and at StubHub. Y'all need to sit and at StubHub on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, because that's totally fucking unacceptable. At the end of the day, like Ciendo said, he is one of, look, I'm still here. Krista ain't lying. Hey, P, love, hey, boo.
I love you.
The way that Ciendo was like, P is one of them people that you don't make cry.
Right.
Period. At the end of the day, I go hard for mine. And for StubHub to sit and to be like, this usually happens, fuck you. Like
that's that third party seller. And that third party seller. I was fucking
you're done. The person who sold you them tickets is done, because karma, always say karma's a bitch, but always say karma's my bitch. And because they fucked with my bitch P, my bitch karma's gonna come after you. Like at the end of the day, that's it. My nigga, if you was really that broke and trying to resell your tickets and you know you ain't have the money, just say that. If you broke, just say that. We could have got it somewhere else. And then for the fact that StubHub, literally, I used to buy tickets for StubHub. Ain't no fucking way.
Me too.
They did
all
that
the
shit
time.
To me. All the time. Ain't no fucking way. I go hard for myself. StubHub, count your days. I put that on everything. Count your fucking days. And then we're also going to bring this shit to AEW.
For everything. I even.
I want to go to AEW though. Like I was excited. Like Jay Cargill invited me and you, Krista B.
And then that's the problem. And right there, this is how AEW could never, ever be on a level as WWE. Because at the end of the day, when Jay Cargill fixed her lips to say, hey, we want to invite you and Krista B, those wrestling girls, to the baddie section when we're in Long Island on May 11th, at that moment, it'd been like, hey, we're going to connect you with this person and that person. Yep. Make sure you have their contact. We make sure you have the exclusive seats and tickets for when we come to your town in Long Island, New York. Yep. She didn't do that. She sat there, and no shade to her, because she knew she green. She don't know what the fuck she doing. No shade to her, but at the end of the day, we would have had that. AEW could never. They're not even holding WWE's jockstrap, and not put that on everything.
Because I feel AEW, like that would have never happened, and that's why I feel like, and I cannot wait to be in the baddie section.
No, fuck that. We're gonna create our own baddie section. We not gonna sit here and support no shit like that.
You know what? We're gonna go to SeatGeek. Because it don't have nothing to do with AEW. It really has something to do with StubHub.
No, it does have everything to do with AEW as well.
Seller, fucking Fugazi.
But you're allowed to. I mean, you're allowed to say, "Listen, don't buy reseller tickets off of this site," because I can't remember what rapper. No, it was actually I can't remember the name of the rapper. I think it was actually people were trying to say no. Taylor Swift. It was funny because Taylor Swift was like, don't buy resale tickets, just buy regular tickets. Like every artist has the right to be like, don't support this, don't support that, don't do that.
So
like,
it does have AEW listen,
I agree with Krista.
When we get them tickets,
they are fucking up their brand.
When we
they
get
have
them
every
tickets,
right to be like, I'm not gonna be.
It's definitely AEW too. They're partnering.
The thing is, I don't want to make this about AEW. I want to make this more about StubHub.
But you're not letting me finish. You're not letting me finish.
Sorry.
You're not letting me finish. I'm not saying AEW has a major part in it, but the reason why everybody is doing things through SeatGeek is because SeatGeek has these partnerships and brands. If AEW was trying to do whatever they needed to do, they would have definitely left StubHub and went to SeatGeek and still would have got they commission and stuff. So AEW does play a part in the fact that you got jokes on your tickets and how everybody else who partners with StubHub, because it normally happens to these people, get jokes on their tickets. So AEW is not in the clear here. So go to AEW, tell them, complain. Y'all tag AEW too. Complain about whatever's going on because that shit is not fair.
I really want to know what it's about. I've never been. Ciendo's, and we've all never been to an AEW.
Listen, you want to experience an AEW show? I'm gonna take you to my little sister's high school wrestling camp. I was patiently waiting because I want everyone.
Wait, let's talk about. We're gonna experience AEW on the 20th because y'all all gonna come to Jersey. We're all gonna watch Shane Taylor Promotions versus Takeover. We're all gonna like.
Oh my God! Yes.
That's what we're gonna do. Like I said, AEW cannot hold WWE's jockstrap. They can't even smell it if they wanted to. And I'm also
it's true. I won't tell you, as someone who has worked and continues to work in the hospitality industry, who's worked with hotels where we sell rooms on third-party sites. The hotel has an agreement with these sites. We literally sign contracts with Expedia, Travelocity, whatever. You can buy it from fucking bumsex.com, and if there's a room on that site, you're gonna get the room. You may not get the best room, but you're still guaranteed a room. Same thing with third-party sellers. They have contracts with the venues. The venues have contracts with whatever organization they're working with. Like, hey, we're gonna buy a number of tickets from you. We're gonna let you guys sell them on our site, or vice versa. Hey, I saw so-and-so bought a ticket for your event. We're gonna allow them to sell their ticket on our site. So it doesn't matter how many hands a ticket or a room exchanges, it still all goes back to the main party. It sucks that happened to y'all. It sucks even more that whoever that call center agent that you spoke to, I can understand they're probably overworked and underpaid.
She literally
but for you to say, oh yeah, that normally happens. So I'm like, all right, bitch. If I got in a fucking car accident and my brakes failed, and I told you, hey, my brakes failed, your car manufacturer fucked up, you're like, yeah, that normally happens. I have a right to sue you because that means that you know this is a fucking pertinent issue and y'all haven't bothered to fix it.
Like I worked for Home Depot for 8 years. If a customer were to come and be like, hey, I want my doors installed, and a contractor went from Home Depot and they didn't put any hinges on the door and left all the doors fucked up, and they walked back into my store and they're like, hey, I don't have doors because your company didn't give me doors, or they fucked up my doors, and I just went, oh yeah, that happens all the time. Do you know how much I would have? My ass would be on the line. Like, that's my job. No one's coming back.
That's a B-ass moment. That is a B-ass moment. I don't know who this Facebook user is, but thank you for pointing out. I don't play about mine. I don't play at all.
I tell you, she called me in the tunnels, and she was like, see, I need to explain to me what happened because P's not picking up the phone, and I told her everything verbatim what happened. She was like, I'm going to get on the phone. She was like, listen, I'm writing an article tomorrow.
P was like, it's not worth the stress. P is a no confidence.
It is worth the stress.
P is a no confidence.
Not at that time. See, I'm a person where like I definitely want the smoke, but in that night, because me and Ciando ended up,
and that's why you had me and Krista, because me and Krista want all the smoke. Like I'm like,
I understand that, but for me personally, there's a time and a place for it, right?
Yeah,
so
sometimes
Ciando just like had a great. We ended up having an awesome date night in Harlem.
Shout out to Lido.
Shout out to Lido in Harlem. Shout out to Letty who recommended the place. But like we had a great night. I was in a great headspace. So when Krista called me, I knew she wanted the smoke. I couldn't be brought back into the smoke. So I said, I was like, we texted each other after you called me, Krista. You FaceTime me, Krista. I was like, it's not necessary. I just want to like go to bed. I just want to have
right.
Because Ciando,
you know what's funny too? Jade did the thing that shitty club promoters do, where they swear that they got a hookup. You show up, you're waiting online at the door.
It's like, I don't know her.
Like, I don't know who that is.
You're not on the list.
You want to get in, you can buy a bottle for $150. And I'm like, I literally just spoke to you.
We just spoke.
And it's like, you know what's funny? And it's no shade to the people that were in the
back. All the shade.
Like,
this is why it's gonna be a standoff with Jizzy and Krista B.
I like Michael, but it's like the minute I saw that he was in the picture with people that were in the baddie section, I'm like, these are all people that are his friends, and there's people that are already wrestlers. So you're telling me that all the people that were in the baddie section were just friends of people that knew people that worked.
See, it wasn't like we were promised anything by anyone. That's the thing. We weren't promised anything by anyone. I just wanted to make sure that because Jay Cargill said we're going to be on Long Island in May, I hope you be there. I wanted to be there because I also want to experience Dynamite. But I didn't want to be in that energy last night after our good night. So I was just like, and you helped me, Ciando, because you were like, you know what? Let's talk about it on the stream. Let's not even stress. Let's not even dwell.
Like, so many people were hitting her
like, let's do it. So I'm like, I got it out of my system. I'm kind of glad because we would have been in fucking leaving Long Island at 12:45 last night. Ciando, we both ain't want that type of energy anyway.
So I love that. Let me tell you one last thing. My car, we done been places. Me and her done been back to Virginia and back. I be damned you send me to fucking Long Island of all places. I ain't going to no AEW show. I done been all the way to Canarsie, Brooklyn. Shout out to my peoples in Canarsie. Because I be having
Brooklyn,
right. So wait, so
you know who does hold their promises? WWE, especially Sasha Banks.
Shot. Speaking of Sasha Banks.
All right, so let's take a quick 2-minute intermission and let's get refills. Go to the bathroom because that's a great segue. We got a lot, and then we have a lot more coming. So everybody that is with us, we love you. Get a refill. Do your thing. We will be right back. This is a dope live stream.
Because at this point,
shit is real. Like,
are we still live?
Yeah,
we're always still live.
Oh,
we give everybody a time to digest.
Still here on the live stream.
I'm going to use this opportunity to plug a couple of events that we have coming up because we still have a lot more guests coming.
And a brand. With the brand that I was going to tell you.
What brand? Oh, yes. Plug your brand.
Okay. So, well, first, shout out to, funny story. My brother actually gave me money for my birthday and was like, if you want to buy something. And I thought that this sweatshirt was out. So I actually hit up the brand on on Twitter. And they were like, nope, we still have it. We can send it to you. It costs this much. So shout out to Strictly for the Culture for this.
Yes! Wait, hold on. I got to give you I want everybody to see your fucking shit because that is beautiful. I love it.
And then when
I'm still pouring. Hold on, sis.
Wait, show it again, girl. Show it again. You solo. You got the solo.
I'm dying to wear this on Friday night.
Oh my god, I need one of those.
You're gonna see this in me in high boots. Like I'm coming here as I'm a stripper. Oh, I'm a Cardi B. I'm not playing with this sweatshirt.
Period.
And I want to shout out Matthew and his team at Strictly. We Strictly for the Culture. You can follow them on Twitter. You can follow them on TikTok. You can follow them on Instagram. They gave me a magnet. They gave me postcards. I think I gave P a postcard. Krista, I have one for you too.
Thank you.
But they gave me so many goodies. Shout out to them. They're always putting me on their Follow Fridays. They're always hyping up. Like I think I went up. Besides you guys, they also helped me go out.
One more time, girl.
Is Strictly for the Culture. Literally, they gave me a magnet. They're responsible for this bomb ass sweatshirt coming in all the way.
Yeah.
I gotta order mine again. And
then now on top of that, they have a mug that I am gonna gift my girls. I'm sure
girl love a mug.
And we
I love a mug, girl. You know I love a mug.
We might have to raffle the mug off for the next 30 Thursdays. Like
No. The mug is staying in my cabinet. Sorry.
Oh well, that's actually a really good segue into our next guest. Well, the second half of Thirsty Thursday. Thank you everybody that's tuning into us. Shout out to Black Wrestling. But we are going to give away.
Once you say what you got to say, I was told that I had to say something about a fellow Black Wrestling member, but I'm like, me and him are in such a good space right now. Like, I don't want to be in trouble.
God, here we
go. Banks, I saw Banks's post earlier about the A Cocoa Puff. If you guys know, you know. If you don't ever come out in public because you will catch these hands and feet. But yeah, so Banks he said he will tune in at 8:15, but it's 9:20. So I don't know if I have to say it. I really don't want the smoke with Math, but I was told to say that Math's grills are not real.
Let's toast to that.
And then he sent the major pain picture with the girl.
What? Wait. We're gonna do half a shot on that one, cause
girl, drink some water on that one.
I can't believe you're really doing shots though. Shout out to that.
Listen, she living life. Listen, she in her Jesus year. She living life. Shout out to that. And she don't got work tomorrow. Shout out to her.
Yes, I love it. All right, I want to
not work tomorrow, but I technically don't be doing.
But we still got water, so cheers to that.
All right, yeah, you gotta keep yourself hydrated, girl. Like that's what it's all about. But I do want to bring on our next guest. He has been waiting patiently, and he is one of my most amazing friends ever. And we shared one of the most life-changing moments.
I'm so happy that this happened for you, bro.
I just want to introduce. I know him as Mr. Perry. His name is Victor, but my mom, I'm just gonna bring him on.
We got to give it up for him too. Like as soon as he get on here, we got to give it up for him.
Everybody give it up to him.
Short-lived.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. Oh, there he is.
Woo!
What's up?
Let's do it. There we go. There it is. That's for you. That's for you.
Absolutely.
That's for you. Hi, Mr. Perry. Can you introduce? I'm sure everybody knows who you are at this point, but can you introduce yourself to everyone and what you're drinking and what you're wearing?
Yeah, I'm Mr. Perry. I'm drinking orange juice because I teach tomorrow. Gotta be
Absolutely.
Shout out to being
responsible king.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Well, I just want to say thank you for. I was out of town. Like I was in Atlanta last weekend, so P texted me and she was like, "Oh my God, guess what?" And she knows that if you tell me guess what, I'm not gonna guess because I hate guessing games. 2, don't leave me hanging. And I'm like, ma'am, like, why would you leave me hanging? Then she told me that you had set up for Sasha Banks to come to your wrestling club. And she was like, I'm trying to see if I'm leaving work. I said, girl, fake, act like you sick, act like it's something. She goes, my mom told me. I didn't know that you and P's mom worked at the same school in Brooklyn. And the fact that you actually made that happen, not only for your wrestling kids, but for P, because P is literally like Team Sasha Banks the entire way. I couldn't have been more happy for her. Like, do y'all see this? This is greatness right here. So can you just please explain to me, like, how did you, or explain to all of us, because we all want to know, how did you get this to happen? Because she also reposted you. She also reposted the pictures and tagged you on her Instagram. So how did you get this to happen?
It was just organic. I think it touched her when she saw the videos of the kids. And she had quote tweeted us saying that she wanted to come. But you know, like those things, everyone has busy schedules and things of that nature. And I wasn't going to hold anything against anyone. And so we went on about our day. You know, we had our state test and life was going on as usual. And then one random day I'm teaching and I get a DM. Well, it was a DM notification from a WWE official. And I didn't know it was a WWE official at the time. So I was teaching. So I was like, I'll look at it on my break. And I pull it up and I'm like, didn't read the message at first. I looked at the page and I was like, wait, all these wrestlers follow this person. Who is this guy? And then I read the message and he was like, hey, we saw your video. We see your club. We want to bring Sasha to your school. We're going to be in New York City May 5th or May 6th. Can't remember. And he was like, we want to bring him to your school. And so I was like, he said, email me. And so I emailed him directly and we chatted a couple times through email. Then we had a lot of Zoom calls where we just went over logistics, things of that nature. And then he told me before the event that Sasha really wanted this to happen. It was not something that WWE was like shooting for. Like this was all her. And when I met her, it was all her. Like, and it was weird because I was that day. Patricia can tell you, the kids were out. They were on a field trip, so I was freaking out because I was like, "Are y'all going to be back in time? Like the kids got to be here. I want it to be perfect." And so they were like, "Okay." The kids came in and they were like, "We need you down." They texted me. WWE texted my phone. Was like, "We need you downstairs. We're here." And I was like, "Me? You want me to go downstairs? I just want to be in the classroom and relax. You know, I'm stressed." But it was actually for the better because I got to meet Sasha one-on-one. As soon as she got out the car, she was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey." And she gave me this giant hug, and she just kept thanking me like over and over, like, "Thank you for this, thank you for this."
Make me cry, Mr. Perry.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I feel like my favorite part of watching the videos, because Pete done sent them like 11 billion times and it saved in my phone all these times. But I feel like my favorite part of the video was when she was just like so surprised how many Black females was in your wrestling club. She was just like, oh my gosh, like I'm so surprised and so shocked to see you Black women. She goes, I know that you Black men are here, but to see the amount of Black women in here, and it was like in your classroom, the girls equated to the boys. Right. If not, it was more girls. You understand? So like to see that, especially in this day and age where it's just like kind of weird for girls to love wrestling as much as guys do, and this and that. So for her to like be like one of the first things she acknowledges when she walks into a classroom, that's how you know WWE and the representation matters. Because child, let me tell you, I teared up, and I'm a thug, but I teared up. I'm a thug, but I'm really like P told me. And I was just like, bro,
I kept it. I was good. I kept it really under. And
I'm proud of you. Can we take a shot to P?
Yes,
I was good, Mr. Perry. Let them know, like I was good.
But then when you look in the pictures and you look in the background and you
he like this.
P like this.
For real. Okay, so y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am.
You know how P looks when she gets excited.
Oh my god, because I was
like this.
So
be like this, like
I had this moment. I'm like very like dramatic and expressive, but like I knew that this moment was not about me. So like my mom was there. Shout out to
the mom. She had our TWG shirt on.
And I knew
she looked so cute with that shirt.
She didn't know how else to support wrestling. She was just like, I wore your stuff.
I love
you. Listen, she was on momager mode. She channeled her Kris Jenner. She's like, well, we're getting the trend out there.
Facts.
I love that you just compared my mom to Kris Jenner. Shout out to that, Jizzy. I love that.
Shout out to the mom, because my mom can't speak any English, but she saw that we were doing Thirsty Thursdays tonight, and she liked that comment. She liked that post. She was like, "Let's go."
Shout out to all the love and support the systems that we have in our lives. Yeah. Because I gotta say, like, that's how me and Mr. Perry actually met, was through my mom, because she was wearing those Wrestling Girls merch, and Mr. Perry walked up to her super excited, like, "Oh my god, the wrestling! This and that." My mom was like, "Whoa, I don't watch wrestling, but my daughter does. This is her podcast," and she connected me and Mr. Perry, and we've been friends like ever since. And it's been the most amazing friendship ever. And I got to see Mr. Perry in action as a teacher and a role model, and what he did with these kids. And I knew that when Sasha Banks came, like, this moment was not about me. This moment was about the kids, and the fact that I knew how much it meant to Sasha Banks. And
Go ahead.
That's it.
Let
I'm just like seeing her with like with the students, and like how much it meant to like all of them involved, and Mr. Perry too. Like I like that, like the 20 seconds I met Sasha Banks, like it meant everything for like what I was able to experience. And I'm gonna leave it at that, because it was like,
go ahead, sis.
I'm gonna leave it at that. It was a very special moment. Mr. Perry, thank you for inviting me to be a part of that, because that's literally like, oh my god, it was amazing. And the fact that you have a wrestling club, like, you have to be the best teacher, like,
you have
ever.
to be the best teacher.
Like,
growing up, we didn't have a wrestling club, but then it was just like, who's gonna have a wrestling club for Attitude Era?
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, it would have been Team Austin, Team Rock.
My love of titty, though, from the
my wrestling club was the playground. My wrestling club was the playground at like recession, and we were like, "Yo, did you watch SmackDown? Yo, did you watch Monday Night Raw? Did you see the milk truck was
the milk truck, the beer truck?"
Because if you talk about outside that realm,
so Mr. Perry,
I promise you, the best part of all of that, when we was growing up, and when Rock did that slide in them shoes, when he did, I remember watching SmackDown. My sister was sleeping on the bed, and I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, and Rock come out to fight Triple H and British Bulldog, and he did the slide. And as soon as he slid, I was like, oh my, like shaking her. She goes, "What?" I said, "The Rock didn't slide in the shoes." And every time that video, I always repost it. So every time that video plays, I tag her. I'm like, "Bro, do you remember this? Do you remember I woke you up out your sleep?" And she will always send me the straight face, like, "Bruh," like I triggered her PTSD every time I sent her that video.
Where like literally, like, thank God for Peacock, because even when WWE Network was on, like, I remember watching some of these episodes, and I remember my grandmother, God rest her soul, she passed away when I was 14. She used to only watch wrestling and root for 3 people. She used to root for Jacqueline, she used to root for Booker T, and she used to root for The Rock. If she saw people getting beat them up, she'd be like, "You gotta get up, hit him. You gotta hit him back. The minute that The Rock and Booker T would get up and start hitting, they'd be like, yeah, hit him back. But like my grandma, so
we love a wrestling grandma.
We love a wrestling grandma. I'm gonna be a wrestling grandma. I promise. I will be the wrestling grandma.
We love a wrestling grandma.
Like, listen, that has to be on my tombstone. She was a wrestling grandma.
Yes, like she's more of a wrestling girl than me. Like, come on. So I look like PR literally was so excited to tell me. She was like, you don't believe? She's like, I met such man. I'm like, no, you didn't. Like, girl, bye. And then she sent me a picture. Girl, bye. And I'm like,
is this photo?
Mr. Perry, I want to let him share a little bit more because when I tell you I was so good, like I didn't cry, like I was good. I didn't tell anyone.
Today.
I was in the classroom.
Saved it.
Y'all, I'm really proud of P because
I said, hey, Sasha Banks, can I get a photo? And she said, sure. And when I tell you, it was like literally 30 seconds. Like the best moment of my life happened in 30 seconds.
I mean, that's what she said, right?
I hope not.
If it happens that way, it happens that way. Okay.
We should have warned you. We're not going to be the most civilized group on.
And we got to bring our dead assness out because Jizzy is here. We have to bring that side out because Jizzy is here. Absolutely.
You know, the thing is, I was thinking it, but I was like, you know what? Let me be a good person in front of the teacher, in front of the educator, the mind shaper, if you will.
He's human. He gets it.
He's not shaping your mind.
Exactly. So, wait, Mr. Perry, I do want you, because we do have other guests, I do want you to plug the fact that you're not just a teacher. I think it's really dope that people learn that you started this wrestling club and you're also multi-talented. Do you want to talk about your other endeavors?
Yeah, it's weird talking about yourself. But I'm also a musician, singer, songwriter, recording artist. You can follow me on Spotify, Apple Music, pretty much anywhere. But Spotify is usually where I'm at. And I've grown my brand to about 50 million streams.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a gong right there.
That's a gong.
That's definitely a gong right there.
Post your Spotify link in the comments. Let's do this.
Yeah, so like I want to ultimately create a way to bridge wrestling with my music career. Would love to do theme songs or just do things like in the background. So that's the end goal for me with WWE. And then of course getting my kids into it, you know, whether they become superstars themselves or they, you know, find other avenues and other jobs within the business.
I have a question for you. Being that you want to bridge your music and wrestling together, and you said you want to get your kids more into it, have you did a lesson to where they created their own theme music and like you play the background music and they came up with the lyrics and stuff for their favorite wrestlers?
No.
You should do that.
Thanks for the idea.
I bet you.
Thanks for that. We actually today we did promos today for the first time.
Hey, that's
they're cute.
Dope. Oh, I love
they're
that.
cute. They're cute, but all of them are heels, and I'm like,
hello. That's the best thing to be. But I do feel like you should definitely even if they all have the same favorite wrestler, they can definitely come up with different sounds and lyrics. Like, and you could probably play different sounds, bring different instruments in, and all of that. Like, have them study.
What about them creating their own intros?
Yeah, that
themselves.
Too.
They are wrestlers. So
yeah, let them do that.
Have,
so the music and the intro.
The coolest names. Like one of the girls' names, her name is Infinity. I thought that was cool.
Love that.
There's this one kid. His name is Patel Casanova.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes, I love that.
And then,
I love that.
There's another girl named Triple X.
We might have to change that.
You know what?
We might have to change that one.
Yeah.
Like, it was innocent. I promise.
Like
Chris
my friend
entered the chat. Okay.
My friend had asked me one day, and I think DJ is still me and DJ. I swear, DJ and Darea. When I tell you, they may not know a lick of wrestling right now, but they will let me rant and support and yell and scream about anything wrestling.
Those are good friends.
Good friends since we were 7, literally since diapers to the day we die. When he asked me, did I ever try to come up with a wrestling name? And literally, I've always thought of like using my middle name. My middle name is Diamond. So I always I was like maybe K Diamond or Diamond Chris or something to that effect. Diamond Chris sounds really badass though.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody knows I'm already the heel of the group. So I feel like if
go to Mr.
Diamond
Perry's class.
Right,
Yeah.
Diamond Chris versus Lash Legend. Come on now.
Okay.
That's
Match
it.
of the year. Match of the year.
Match of the year. Like and you know, I know they you know, but I'm from the hood. I could fight, so that might be a fight.
Well, I wanted to ask a
I feel like
question.
Krista, I feel like sometimes Krista, she needs to be that person in the ring. I'm sorry. She needs to have a wrestling match. I would definitely like to walk down the ring with her and talk shit before the match starts. Give me a mic. I'll be her Lana. Like I'd be insulting the crowd and all that. Like I could do it. I don't care. But Krista definitely deserves to be a wrestler, at least for one night.
Yes. WWE, make that happen. Make that happen.
I'm like, whoop her ass, girl. Like, she deserves that shit.
Listen, even if I just slap somebody, like if they was to come to Brooklyn and you know, like her rock called Ronda out the crowd, let me be called out the crowd by, like, say they talking. Let's just say, and this, you know, I can tell I've been thinking about this for a while now. Let's just say Becky talking her shit, right? And we back with Becky and Bianca. And Bianca was like, girl, you're not going to sit here and talk about my good friends out in Brooklyn. Matter of fact, I have one right here. And she just pulled me up, and everybody knows everybody in Brooklyn's going to come out and celebrate those wrestling girls. And I'm going to just slap the dog piss out of Becky. And then that's it. Period.
Manifestation. We're manifesting.
Yeah, I love
We're attracting that.
I mean, I don't know.
Krista, the 19th wonder of the
19th wonder of the world.
I'm gonna leave the sensational part to Sherry.
I'm just saying, I can visualize it. Bianca goes for a tag team run at some point. Her partner last minute is like, "Oh no, can't make it," and Bianca's like, "That's okay, I got my backup right here." And Krista makes her WWE debut and wins her fucking tag team belt. The same way that Nicholas and and Braun Strowman became tag team champions. That kid could do it. You can, Krista.
Right. And then Rosenberg will have to move over because he won't be the only champion that works at Hot 97. All love to Rosenberg. No shit Krista, whatsoever. I'm just trying to be where he at in life. That's all.
We need a campaign, like get Krista on the bump ASAP.
Oh my gosh, she would be
on the bump. We didn't play it off way too long.
Right.
Get Krista on the bump. I don't care who you gotta bump over to get her on the bump. You get her on the bump. I don't care. Like you need to tell me they're only filming out of Connecticut. Connecticut is like 1.5 hours away from New York.
It's right here.
I will drive to the headquarters and be like, "Hello," like start tapping on windows.
Wait, can we stay on this New York vibe though?
We always here.
Always.
We always here.
We all live here.
We got Jizzy from Deadass Girls. I don't think you get any more New York than that shit. And then we got Bakey, who obviously is New York. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, I am a transplant from Panama, but Brooklyn does have the largest Panamanian community in the state.
Right in Crown Heights.
I live in Manhattan.
Crown Heights.
That's
a fact. That Panamanian Day parade be lit. Okay,
it's lit. It's supposed to celebrate November 3rd, but they always do that shit in September, October. So true. Whatever.
She's like, I'm here. I'm gonna do it.
It'd be lit as hell. I used to literally live down the block. They used to come up my block, and the food. We're not even gonna talk about it. But go ahead, P. Keep going. Keep going.
So I want to give the floor to Mr. Perry for a little bit before we invite our last few guests on the New York vibe, but. I really want to know how the wrestling club, I mean, I know, but I would love for you to share with people like how the wrestling club came to be, how your life as a wrestling fan came to be, and where we can like find you. And because I feel like you need to come back and talk your wrestling shit.
Definitely. You met Garvin.
He's so cute.
Yeah, it's like my son. He's the reason why I started the program.
Is that the one you brought to Barclays Center that day? Yes. And I met him? Okay, yes,
he is.
He's so cute. Yes.
He's the reason for the program. He shared with me that he liked wrestling. And when I went to go meet Bianca Belair, I brought him with me. And then we ended up winning tickets. After I stood in line, I didn't know any better. I thought New York was crazy when it came to like standing in line for things. So I got there at 7, and the event started at 11, but there was only 100 people there from like 7 to like 10. So I didn't need to do that. But I did it, and we were in line for so long, and they were giving away raffle tickets, and we won them. And so we got to go to Raw together. And the next day, he bragged like so much. It was so bad. Like the kids were all jealous. And so then I was like, if I started a wrestling club, would you guys join? And they were all like, yeah, we'll join, Mr. Perry. We'll sacrifice recess and lunch. And 5 kids only showed up.
I would never.
Right. But over time.
Wait, when you in New York City, you get their free lunch, you sacrificing lunch.
Word.
What the recess
facts.
was.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
With the
school lunch, absolutely. You're sacrificing.
They're not filling the tuna sandwiches here in Jersey. I'll tell you that right now. So
they came, like they started coming in droves. I think once they started seeing like how much fun it was, because like we would dissect a match, we'd go through each character and analyze each character. Who's the heel? Who's the baby face? What's the storyline? 1 second, guys.
Been busy.
Word. I do have to say that I have a nephew. Shout out to my little cousin Seth. My cousin Leonis. He's like, and shout out to Seth Space because he does have an Instagram. He's young, but he's going places. Like he's obsessed with wrestling right now. And I didn't realize how obsessed. She finally took him to his first SmackDown when it was at MSG, and she was actually there when you guys were there. And he was just like, Siendo, let me tell you, Roman Reigns did this and he did that, and then I saw Naomi do a backflip, and then but he was so excited. I'm just like, oh my god, like there's
they look at it differently.
Yeah,
like I don't remember like as a kid how it made me feel. I know how it makes me feel now as an adult, but going with them to MSG and seeing their reactions and seeing what made them emotional, because they cried when Bianca lost. They cried, and
we did too.
At first, I was like, "Why are you crying?" But then I thought about the storyline that we had been tracking and going over. They thought she didn't get her redemption, and I had to tell them, like, "No, this is not it. It's not it. WrestleMania. It's where it's at." So when we watched it, because half of them don't have Peacock, so like always hard to like keep them like up to date. So like I do my best. So we watched WrestleMania that entire week off my Peacock, but we did Bianca Becky first, and that video went crazy because the kids it was like they won, like they finally got to see their champion win, and so like that's why I'm sticking with the wrestling club. I like those moments because it reminds me of the impact that wrestling has had on my life and how I want to be a champion. And so they're all little champions.
That is so cute. Y'all, we got to give it up for Mr. Perry bringing the world of wrestling to his classroom and his students again.
I'm like, if it's changed my life, it's imagine these kids.
Like literally, I'm part-time photography, and it's like the reason why I am is because I also had a teacher called Mr. Noah, who was just like, take a picture of this, do that. Like he was very much into the arts, and I feel like that's what these teachers don't get enough credit for. Like it doesn't always start at home; it starts in the schools. Like teachers don't know the impact they have on children. It breaks my heart. Like I have a shout out to my friend. Shout out to a girl with school with Jernique. She actually has a podcast. Shout out to This Is 30. She's also an educator. And I pray on her because it's so hard to be an educator, to motivate children, especially in this world, especially being a minority. It's hard, and you guys are doing an amazing job. But for you to have a wrestling club, like I said, my wrestling club was in the playground talking about what happened on SmackDown. Yeah. But for you to give them their like, listen, if you enjoy this is your outlet. Like for you to give them your outlet, I fully salute you. I'm like Audrey, I fully want to thank you on behalf of the parents or on behalf of the kids that need that outlet. I appreciate you 1,000%.
Yes, we thank you. We definitely salute you, and your work is not going unnoticed. Now, in the event that you get like any McMahon to come to the schools, call me.
And like, okay, but about
the bridge,
yes.
like I really want to meet Vince because we know Vince is up there. I just really need to meet Vince. I mean, we're not gonna have your kids singing "No Chance in Hell," but you know, for us, it works.
Well, I mean, Sasha had him say "hell yeah," so I mean, might as well.
I didn't even read Sasha Banks. I'll let it slide.
Did you peep that, Patricia?
I didn't. Like, that's so funny.
That was in her out of body experience moment.
Yeah, we already know that she blacks out and she forgets shit. So like,
does. But they were like so eloquent. They asked their questions so well. I love that Sasha took time out to spend time with the females that were there. Mm-hmm. That really got me. And then one of the questions they asked was like, "What was your biggest obstacle?" And y'all know me. Once she started talking about being a female dominating in a male industry and paving her own way and all of this stuff, and I just saw the kids' faces and I was just like, oh my god, this is so special. And then she said, y'all know how Roman's the head of the table? Well, I'm the head of the other side of that motherfucking table. Well, she ain't saying but I was like, yes, Sasha, yes, because if you think about it, she is.
She is. Normally, I'll be like, no, but no, she is. She
is where Charlotte wishes she was.
Exactly.
Oh, Jizzy, let's toast to that.
Right now, let me go get some wine for that one.
We'll get some wine, and we will let Mr. Perry. I call him Mr. Perry. His name is Victor, but my mom introduced me to him as Mr. Perry, so that's
right.
And
thank you. Your Spotify
thank
one
you
more time.
So
yeah, put your plugs in, and we are gonna get ready for this last leg of the show because I'm really excited about this one too.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was awesome meeting you.
Thank you.
Yes, he's doing the Lord's work, Justin. We know he's definitely doing the Lord's work. Amen.
And listen, if you guys want to support the kiddos, you want to give them their first ever experience, go ahead and donate some dollars so we can send them to a show when they come to New York.
That's a fact.
We're coming in July.
They're coming in July.
July 25th. They will all be at Monday. Listen, we all gonna be at Monday Night Raw. July
I literally
25th.
just told my managers, I'm like, listen, y'all don't gotta put me on schedule, but just know I'm not gonna be here.
You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it big that day. Not only for the kids. July 25th would have been my mom's 67th birthday. So we're just doing it up and big that day, okay?
We're doing
it up and big that day.
Yes, we are.
So we're gonna rep for the kids. I'm gonna bring both my nephews and my godchild out. We're gonna have a good time. And that's just what it's gonna be.
Like somebody didn't give me a birthday gift, and it's a family relative. So I was like, they were like, oh, what do we want? We don't know what to give you. And then I saw you guys post a flyer, and I'm like, well, Raw's coming to MSG.
Not like Raw and MSG.
And mind you, I don't do a 2. I do a 1 or a floor. If you want to splurge for that 1 ticket, you know what I mean? Like,
talk about it.
It will be greatly appreciated.
Thank you, Mr. Perry, for joining us. Thank you for everything that you're doing. Trust me, your work is not going unnoticed. If you guys don't follow him, make sure y'all follow him on Twitter. Make sure y'all subscribe to his Spotify, listen to his music. And we're going to do something for the kids, P. We definitely got to show up and do something for the kids.
We gotta
do something for the kids.
Brooklyn is right in your backyard. I'm like, we gotta do something with them.
Where Brooklyn at?
Where Brooklyn?
All right, y'all ladies have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Curry.
Have a great night.
Bye. He got 2 in the morning. So I do want to give our guests some time.
I'm so excited about this.
Me too. I'm really excited.
Let me tell you something. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm cutting you off. But when I tell you, I was on a hiatus from WWE because I wasn't liking the material. And indie wrestling was my go-to. Patricia knows, and Krista even knows, I'm a big Shimmer, big New Jersey pro wrestling fan. Like, the fact that y'all are gonna be in Ridgefield and I'm gonna be there, all hands down. I'm coming out.
This right here, let me tell you. You know what's crazy?
The turnpike was gonna be lit. Okay?
Before I knew that these two were related, they were god brother and god sister. I was already.
Like, why are you keeping this? Why are you gatekeeping?
No. It wasn't even like a gatekeeping thing. This was like me and P, this was way before me and P even started talking about those wrestling girls. I happened to go down to Johnny Rod's gym because, like I always say about my thesis and like working, I filmed a documentary at the gym. And I also wrote about women's wrestling, like body shaming and women's wrestling. And when I say I used to see PJ Savage and Boujii and all of them in there. And I never knew that Boujii, like Jay Boujii and P was god brother and god sister. And P was until P was like, oh, my god brother goes there. And I'm like, who? And literally once we found out that we were all connected, like it was meant for us to be doing this right now. Because it was just like me and Boujii was just like, are you serious? Like P was our middleman. So for me to see where they came from to where they are now, and next week is going to be bananas.
Can't believe it's next week.
And hold on. P, call him up. No, hold on, wait, not yet, because although I love STP to death.
Wait, hold on. We gotta pause because I want to give Jizzy some time. I know Takeover is ready. They always ready, but I do want to give Jizzy some time because she got to dip out soon, and she was definitely, everybody was very excited for her. So I want to give her some time to. And we're gonna see more of you, but
yeah, I'll be pulling up.
He's definitely on the sound off now, y'all. That's
100%.
All right, this is my closing sound off. I just want to say all those people who donated. I mean, you can donate. Go ahead. But all those people who supported the Deadass Girls for the 3 years that we did it, thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the concern. I still have the same Deadass energy. It's just now, I guess I'm now I'm a fucking those wrestling girl. I'm that wrestling girl. I'm that wrestling hoe. Okay. Yes. I am looking forward to spewing all of my nonsense and acting radically on the interwebs until I get y'all canceled. That is my number one thing.
Start with StubHub.
Disrespectful with it.
Shout out to Mr. Perry. Shout out to all the kids. Shout out to all the Black and brown and Asian individuals worldwide who is in the damn wrestling community. You guys are noticed. You guys are loved. Okay, pat yourselves on the back. White allies, do better.
Say that part again one more time.
White allies, do
we get a gong on
better. And I also want to say, listen, I'm into art and I'm doing some wrestling art. So if y'all want to check it out, it's at Jizzy Doodles. I'll drop all the links. Follow me on Twitter, which is at DeadassJizzy. It's if you see Vince McMahon in a do-rag, that's me. Because that's who I am, actually. I'm Vince McMahon.
I love that she has Vince McMahon in the do-rag.
Someone tweet that, please.
Like, my personality is just encapsulated into that. And I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was a little nervous to jump back into this, but I am so damn glad to be back into the podcasting space. And listen, we're gonna get this damn thing popping. Those wrestling girls are gonna be so known. All right, I will literally shove it down everyone's fucking throats and then some.
Yes. Thank you so much.
We love you, girl. Thank you so much for joining us. And it really literally came at the perfect time. So
truly, the universe aligned, and I'm here, and I'm queer. We're gonna do this damn thing.
And all of these ladies will be at my event on the 28th. Yes. Jizz is gonna pop out, and Jizz is gonna bring her dead ass energy, and that's just what's gonna be.
Even if you see me sitting down by myself eating my shrimp and grits,
you won't be sitting down by yourself this time, sis.
I'll be right there with you, girl.
Listen, I will drag myself below 59th Street. I've already said this. If I'm gonna do that for somebody, it's gonna be
going hard. Bing bong,
and we're gonna be in Coney Island. Bing bong.
Go hard.
Listen, Jizzy, you already said Uber takes you there. Don't do that.
Hold on.
Listen, I already told P, and I told a couple of other people, I'm like, listen, my Honda Civic fits 4.
I'll give you gas money.
Listen, if you need a ride, like, let me know. All you gotta do is take the Padre City, like, just let a sister know.
I'm sorry. The neighbors next door. So I live next door to an event space, and their backyard is by my windows. P, you saw it, and they're literally blasting Escape right now. So if y'all see me jamming over here, it's because they're blasting Escape right now.
I get it. I get it.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
We love you,
night,
Jizzy.
Jizzy.
So much.
All right.
Listen, one last thing, Jizzy,
Everybody, wash your hands, wash your ass.
That part.
That part.
All right. So are y'all ready for our next guest?
Hold on, wait. Because I'm going to get in your ass too, P.
Oh, fuck.
Can we give a moment to shout out to people in the comments? Like, shout out to my boy Keith Jenkins. That's my bestie. That's my Mason and Pickle partner. He took me out to Mason Pickle for my birthday. Shout out to him. We're trying to bribe him to get to the 20th. Like, I'm trying to tell him he need to quit his job.
That's a great segue actually, because we are giving away 2 tickets to.
You need to sign up for raffle. You need to let him know. He'll sign up
at the end of this show. So you have to be there. Like, he has to be there.
All right, I'm ready, so I can get in. I'm gonna get you 2, P. I love you, but you gotta get this heat. You gotta get this smoke tonight.
Let's do it.
Oh, and they playing New Edition over here. Come on, y'all.
What's the smoke?
What's the smoke? So, like I was saying before, although I love STP, like I'm probably gonna be so conflicted by the time the 20th comes. What we not gonna do? We not gonna sit here and shit on the Crocs. Period.
That's what we're not gonna do.
We're not gonna sit here and shit on the Crocs. The Crocs I literally wear. I literally wear to the airport, to the corner store. They got Crocs. All my friends got Crocs. We're not gonna sit here and shit on the Crocs. And the fact that you shitting on Crocs and your god brother wears them, and you over here shitting on them, and you probably never put one on your feet. Don't do that. Don't knock it till you try. Don't judge a book by its cover. But thank you, Ciendo. Okay.
And you know what? You know I'm black on black on black. Like I have a black fist and an Afro flag on my shit.
Okay. You know what?
Look at that, Patricia. Look.
It definitely says Queen on my Croc, though. It definitely says Queen on my Croc.
Look at this.
And you can fucking customize, and I got wine.
I got Harry Potter. I got Pink Crown up in here.
All right. You know what?
I got coffee.
Because
I love your Pink Crown.
This has become a Crocs versus no Crocs debate.
No, it's been, but look, also it's been a Croc versus ring light, and I got a ring light too. So I'm conflicted.
You know what? Let me do a very brief introduction to what this is about. Okay, I see my brother in the. Okay, so first of all, Invictus Pro Wrestling is having a wrestling show next Friday in New Jersey, and it's going to be Takeover versus Shane Taylor Productions, right? Correct. Boom. My god brother is a fantastic wrestler, and he is a part of Takeover, and I'm excited for him. Yes. He loves Crocs. I don't, right? Shane Taylor Productions showed Mad Love in Dallas. Right.
They did.
So shout out to Rev, shout out to all of them. So I was, you know me, Krista B. You hated about me, but I'm always on the fence.
I'm on the fence too. This time I'm on the fence.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about. This show is very anticipated. I'm gonna let them talk about the show. No. We are giving away 2 tickets. There's also a Those Wrestling Girls flash sale happening. So all tickets right now are $25. Front row, second row, third row, last row. You know Those Wrestling Girls be in front row, but you can get
we not front row, we backstage or in VIP, and that's on period.
Oh, and that's all we do. So I want to bring on Takeover right now. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. PJ Savage, this is all about New York. Like I'm like all the way here for it. We got Jay Boujii. We got oh my god, like this is literally like New York family. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Jay, just know I fuck with you.
Okay? Crocs. Yes, Team Crocs all day. What are we talking about? Yes.
Hey guys, welcome to Thirsty Thursdays.
So many Crocs.
All right, I'm gonna have to mute myself because now they're playing R. Kelly, and I don't deal with that. Sorry.
Well done.
We respect your shit. Hi guys.
What's going on?
Thank you for having us on. It's an honor.
Yeah, this is
I want to introduce yourselves to our amazing people that have been patiently waiting for y'all to come on.
Yeah. Savage.
Yes, I saw Brian in the comments. I hate Brian too. Let's talk. Hey, and not to mention too.
Brian, don't do that, Brian.
I don't
I'm
know
about
if we
to tear
dropped
your
this or
ass up
not.
too.
I don't know if we dropped this or not, but Brian Waters will be the special guest referee for Rev and Boujii's match.
What?
Yes,
Wait,
he
for the
will.
Bodega Street fight?
Yes, he will be the special
Let's
guest
FaceTime
referee
him
for
right
that.
now. Hold on. I'm gonna FaceTime him right now.
Should we bring Brian H. Waters on?
Yes.
Yeah, no. Him and that ring light can stay out of my face.
You gotta have no ring light though.
No,
Like,
him and that
my
ring light.
is giving me all the light right now.
I got a
though.
ring light too.
come
Mine's
here,
a
you
Use a
city.
flashlight. It do the same
I don't
thing.
know. I don't use ring light.
Ring
Nobody
light's
uses
Look,
like
I use a
damn.
flashlight.
Look.
What's up?
Damn. I use a
Flashlight.
good. You good.
Get over here. We New Yorkers. We use what we got. I ain't buying no ring
Listen,
light.
I got a LED type light bulb in my living room right now. You see me shining?
I got a beauty influencer diva light. I have a whole panel. Like,
Yeah,
I tell you could sweat in this bad boy. I don't even.
But you see, as a woman, you can do that. This thing's for y'all. You know, that's y'all world. Y'all put on makeup. Y'all do the whole 9 yards. Like, there's a lot going on that y'all gotta do. There's salute to all the women out there.
It's
You know, so all the process that y'all go through, it's impressive. It's admiring, all that. But Rev do the same thing.
We appreciate you.
Rev and Brian Waters do the same thing as women, and that we gotta call them out on that. Like, it's just something wrong with that. Rev be putting on his little. Rev look like a dollar store Ricky Starks, and he be putting on his dollar store Ricky Starks shirt. You know, in the hood.
Y'all bring that goddamn
wireless DJ right there.
Look. There we go. Look.
We
Y'all all from New York.
We ain't having that.
We all from New York, man. We all been to them.
We're
little
Rev. We
stores.
need Rev on here. P, send me the link. Send me the link.
Yo, we just got done with him. We just got
off a podcast with them. Oh God, I can't stand them. But y'all all been in New York. Y'all all New Yorkers. Y'all ever go to the store, the little probation store, whatever they call it? I forgot what they used to call it back in the day.
Probation store.
Nah, it was it's something with a P word. I forgot the name of it. But anyway, there was a store, those stores you go to where they had all the magazines, and on the top shelf they had all the fake wrestling figures. That's where you saw Rev. That's Rev. That's Rev's figure.
You know what it is? You know what?
That's Rev.
Rev is that uncle, right? That's at every single cookout, always asking, "Hey, yo, nephew, let me hold some money. I got you, nephew. Let me get $20. He ain't never got no bread.
Bro, never pay you back. Never pay you back.
Not y'all calling Rev Uncle Junebug.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is.
You said everybody hates Chris. Always ask for $1. Wait,
that's
Thank you.
Rev.
Thank you. Y'all
That's
understand? Y'all, we here. Y'all understand?
That's right. And that weekend's gonna be special. I see Pete Rosado in the chat, and you know, we have made a little deal with them. If you go check out the Takeover Instagram, Takeover versus SCP, announcement was made. Pete Rosado's gonna be the GM for the night, and he's gonna have a show on Sunday. We Are Wrestling has a show at Richfield Park, same weekend.
Pete, I don't know. Pete, wait, time out. Pete, I don't know about you, but I feel like we low-key left out. Like, you got Brian H. Waters being the ref of Boujii and Rev match. You got Pete Rosado as the GM. And then where do those wrestling girls fall out? Because even before we was those wrestling girls, PJ and Boujii, I know I was in that same gym with y'all.
Yeah, we was in Gleason.
So where
she was in Gleason.
With you on the gym. I was on the ring ropes and in the ring. So where do those wrestling girls fall in that? I'm so confused. I feel, Pete, do you feel a little bit of a way? Like,
I'm gonna
never mind. I should have asked you.
It's a
conflict for her. Never mind.
I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show
like
up.
Y'all shook my friend Keith. Like, he's talking about some not dollar store Ricky Starks. Like, he's in the comments. Like, he's sending me a text message like, "No, I'm gonna be in there on the 20th because now I'm invested." Like,
slide.
Yes,
you gotta come through. You got
those wrestling girls gotta be the special timekeepers. We gotta be the special timekeepers. Let me be the timekeeper for Rev and Boujii. And I can be really conflicted because I am.
listen, we gonna work something out. You feel me? We definitely never forgot, you know, what y'all when y'all guys came out to Gleason and helped us out. I mean, that's why I was texting Queen PR earlier today, where it's like we want to do something for the community and for everybody else that wants to get involved. And you know, y'all answered the call. So we're very happy that, you know, partnering up with y'all, we able to do this flash sale for everybody, you know, because we want to make sure everybody gets in the building, like 100%. And
you're not gonna want to miss it.
Yeah, and then to have those wrestling girls attached to it for that flash zone, people like, yo, I got my tickets when those wrestling girls were doing their thing. You feel me? When they came out and showed love for the event. So you feel me? We definitely appreciate, you know, partnering up with y'all and letting us do our thing. And of course attaching it to y'all too, because y'all been doing the work. Y'all was the one I heard. I think it was you, Krista, that told Brian to get on the live when we was first popping off with Rev.
I did.
And he said that. So, you know, unfortunately, he came in there real disrespectful, real bright, real loud.
Wait,
the whole 9 yards.
What happened?
He came.
Okay, so this is what happened because
oh no,
I didn't. All right, and I'm gonna get it. You know what? As much as I love P, and I love Brian, like it don't get no better than having them in your corner. They double team me, and I don't appreciate that. So I'm gonna have to get in their ass. So this is what happened. This is what happened. So I saw that they were live. I saw that Takeover and STP were live, right? So I sent it to our wrestling group chat, like, hey, jump on this live right now because they're on, and it was funny. So somewhere along the lines, Brian thought that I sat here and got upset because they were sitting here cutting ass on Crocs. I don't fuck what you say. Whatever I stand by, I stand by. I got 2 ring lights and I got a pair of Crocs. So therefore, I'm even in the event, like I'm repping Crocs and ring lights because ring lights, they just make you look brighter. They just bring out the
that's production. That's professional,
right? Professional. And then Crocs. First of all, Crocs is very convenient. My Crocs stay at the door, and I don't want to put on fucking sneakers, and I'm not gonna put on my house slippers outside. I'm putting on my Crocs to go to the store.
I have Croc flip flops.
I put on Crocs. Crocs is a part of my airport outfit. You know, you gotta have a bomb ass airport outfit. Crocs is a part of my airport outfit.
I definitely wore
Crocs. First of all, they got Crocs. Me and baby wearing our Crocs, like, and then my best friend
not wearing Crocs.
My best friend bought my Crocs and she bejeweled them for me. She put everything I like on here. We drink wine. I love avocados. She knows I'm a queen and I sit on my throne.
Fire.
She knows I love my jewelry. Like you can, and I'm definitely gonna buy me another pair, and I'm definitely gonna decorate them again. So I go on Instagram, probably I think it was like last week, and PR and Brian on the show talk about, oh, this was your sister, your co-host. She got mad at this, that, and that. So first of all, don't you ever come for me and you don't got the facts. Because I never got upset at the fact that y'all was sitting here cutting ass on Crocs. Crocs is not, if Crocs not for everybody, Crocs is not for everybody. But I'm like, I can't sit here and get mad at somebody having ring lights. What I was in the comments about, right, when I was in the comments, I left my fan in the room, but she in there. What I was getting in the comments about what I was saying, don't sit here and shit on Crocs if you never tried it, and don't sit here and come for a ring light if you're not in production to enhance your shit. So P, instead of P wanting to say like, I don't think that's what Krista was saying, whatever, she kind of went along and went Team Brian, and I would never do that to her.
No. It wasn't Team Brian. What I'm saying is I would never be Team Crocs. And Brian was like, well, your co-host likes Crocs. And I was like, that does not mean anything to me. You're not going to catch me in it.
But P, have you ever
tried to the same person?
Dave,
have you ever tried a pair of Crocs? Have you ever tried a pair of Crocs?
Because you know why? Because they're comfortable as fuck. And you're not about to trap my ass wearing fucking Crocs.
The question is a yes or no question. Have you ever tried a pair of Crocs?
No!
Okay, and I bet Jay, let me know. I'm pretty sure if P was to put on a pair of Crocs, and then if we decided
that's not fair.
If we decided to do, you know how my Crocs is multicolored in a sense. If we would decided to, let's do a multicolored Crocs, like our colors in our logo as the Crocs, and then also had like the little giblets, those wrestling girls. She's wearing them. She's sleeping in them. She's never taking them off.
I got a vendor list that makes them, so don't test me. Like I have a full vendor list that makes those stuff. Don't test me.
No, all right. So cool. When me and Ciendol are gonna sit here and create all that, and you're not getting any of that money, I'll put that on everything.
I don't play.
All right. I can promote something and not wear them.
Yeah, no, right? That's not how it works.
Off of it because
that's not how it works.
Listen. She could promote it and not wear, but she can't get no money off of it because technically those wrestling girls is my name, not yours. Oh, if you want to go there.
Okay, but I'm not promoting those like I love everyone. Like, do you like wear crop? Like, yo, Boujii being sports mode, doing his thing, killing it. Do you? I'm just saying, like, me per se. I'm not doing Crocs, but when I was it got conflated into a New York thing. Crocs are not a New York thing. Okay, that's my only beef.
Listen. So to put all the Croc stuff to rest, right? To put it to rest right here. After I'm done whooping Rev's ass, I know Brian. I know you still here. Still here.
He in the comments talking hella shit.
Once I'm done, Brian has to wear Crocs. He has to wear Crocs. Once
Brian, you gotta wear Crocs.
Has to wear Crocs. And y'all know Brian set up. He has a little trophy case in the bag with the belts and everything. Now it's gonna be a nice pair of Crocs right there, centered, right there.
You know what? After he counts 1, 2, 3, he gotta put the Crocs on in the ring.
Yeah,
he gotta put them on.
Right.
So here's my thing, right? I feel like this should definitely be a Croc versus ring light. I feel like. And it's fair. We don't know which way the match is gonna go. Boujii, if you lose and Brian counts that 1, 2, 3 on you, you got to use ring lights in your video. Whether you get the one that stands on your phone, whether you have one that stands up in your thing.
Listen,
it's fair. It's a fair thing.
It's fair, and I will agree to that because I'm not gonna lose. Like,
Rev said y'all will bet something. Damn, Brian.
Listen, Crocs are on sale through the website. You know, you got for now.
Listen, I'm a 90s kid. I'm a 90s kid, and Lisa Frank right now has a Crocs line. So
You're
that's
lying.
the only. I am not lying. I am not lying, and I'm telling you why. Because I am against Crocs, and that is the only pair of Crocs I would buy. The Lisa Frank one.
Y'all don't understand how much of a Lisa.
Crocs are for Republicans.
No, they're not.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Hold on, time out, because I'm about to call right now.
Right now. You can even get the Mickey Friends 3-pack for $9.09 if you order through the website. Yeah. Like, listen, I'm trying to plug.
I'm
you don't know who wins. I'm always gonna help everybody black. I don't care what nobody.
Send everything to me. I need all that.
All that. I got you.
Everything.
I just had to call and tell him about himself just now.
You should lay him flat on the mat and then just take out a pair of Crocs from the bag and then just lay it on him. That's how you
there's a special plan for them Crocs.
Hold on. Our waiting, so like, you know how like our rating room is always like it has a lot of like
Bakey
waiting and stuff, and like sometimes I don't tell y'all who's like waiting or whatever, but like I'm just gonna do it.
Do it.
Oh my god!
You know,
she be playing Xbox with Kaiju right now.
Thank you, Rev. Thank you.
He still got him though. He said he threw them out.
That's what I'm talking about.
He said he threw those out.
He's not for Crocs, Ciendo. He's not for Crocs. Put that down.
Hey, here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing.
Wait, Tom, I had to tell him y'all was talking shit to get him up here because he was about to dodge our shit.
I'm dead.
Let's let Ricky Starks talk.
You know I'm a busy man.
You are.
But when I hear my name being called and I hear my ear getting tickled, I gotta jump on this bad boy. And clearly we talking about these.
Who says that?
Now the reason why I keep these, because I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I'm catching these boys on fire in New Jersey. I promise you I will. I will catch these boys on fire. And it's gonna be at the expense of you, Jay. You're gonna be responsible. You're gonna be responsible for everything that happened in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey on May 20th. And I hope you prepared for it. and you thought we was done. We just keep it going. We keep it going, dog. I try to
Go
treat you like a
follow us
little
all
brother. But on May 20th, I'm gonna have to sun you, and I'm gonna sun you in front of everybody. And I'm not coming here to wrestle. I'm not coming here to fight. I'm coming here to beat your ass and own you like you my son that you've been disrespecting. And I'm gonna teach you respect. Now, just like your homeboy, you know, the person that made these, the Fleece Johnson 3000s, he said we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Well, clearly, the choice was for you to do this the hard way. So y'all already know how I get down, baby. I'm a fighter. So you better come correct. And you better come at your best A game. Because everybody going to be drinking their wine and getting their chopped cheese from bodegas and all that and watching you get your ass whooped.
I'm going to need you to not mock chopped cheese and things that's in New York. Like,
don't be rude.
Like, have that match.
Don't do that.
Damn. All right, I got to drink water because I don't feel like refilling right now.
I don't feel like refilling, but that
Yo,
was great. That was
listen.
Chopped cheeses will be available at the event.
Oh yes, I really don't like
y'all
chopped
better
cheese,
bring
but I
it
would
right.
definitely eat it just for the New Yorker
I want
and get
chopped
that
cheese.
them.
And if not, there's a deli down the road in Ridgeville Park that has an amazing pastrami on rye Indian sandwich. I will be plugging them and just putting that
Wait,
out.
I just need to say this. DJ, because you're still watching, we're going to Evictus next week on May 20th. So don't tell me you got plans because I know you live and I know how to drive too. So
Pull up. Pull up.
Listen.
And watch Jay get smacked. Because if you come to the ring with some Crocs on, I'm going to jack you and I'm smack you upside your face with a Croc.
I'm going to wear my Crocs on purpose.
I'm going to wear
smack
two
you
different
upside your
types.
face with a Croc.
I'm going to wear two different types of Crocs. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wear two different type of Crocs. I'm gonna whoop your ass, okay? Because I'm working on my vulgar, so I'm trying not to say those other words right now. But whenever I see you and I step you, because like you said, it's not a wrestling match. Thank you, Savage. It's not a wrestling match, bro. It's a fight, and I'm going to hurt you. You got all these jokes. You want to throw the 6'9s out there. You want to talk about the Croc when you buying side boys.
He called you 6'9". That was fine. He gonna get hurt.
Time out. Hold up.
We gotta hurt you for that one.
Red, you call this man 6'9"?
Bro,
called him 6'9".
Red.
listen.
Like, I'm from Jersey. I find that disrespectful.
He's going to get hurt.
Rev, we've come a long way.
Wait,
time out. We've come a long way since I told you about yourself at Jobber Slam. And you trying to go backwards? Did you call this man 6'9" seriously?
So do you want to know the answer? You want to know the reason?
I want to know if it's yes or no.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now explain yourself before I have to come for you like I did at Jobber Slam.
Nah, listen, don't leave him. Leave him be because on the 20th I'm gonna hurt you.
No.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Here's the thing.
Bro.
Here's the thing. Jay doesn't want me to explain why I called him 6'9". Now I want y'all to answer these questions for me. Don't give me a sentence. Answer the questions.
Are they yes or no questions?
Some of them are, and some of them you just need to give me a name.
You see? Listen.
Okay, so check it. No. Don't cut it off, baby.
Letty, I got you, baby.
Here it is.
It's coming. I just want him to explain himself.
Jay Boujii. One of his most prolific pictures that he's posted online of him in the ring. His t-shirt said what? King of New York.
King.
Who's the last person recently that called themselves the King of New York? Was it 6'9"?
It was.
That's not the question. Who was up there acknowledge? He runs around saying that shit and nobody believes it. Not a single person. Look,
Boujii, that's why we got you.
You was
new King of New York. That's why we got you now, because we had rats like 6'9" claiming that shit.
My God.
No. That's why we got the new King of New York.
But
and
y'all
Boujii
just
now.
definitely answered Rev's question. He said before Boujii was claiming King of New York, who was claiming they was the King of New York? Was it not 6'9"? So technically, Rev just asked the question that you guys just answered.
It's more so who was acknowledged.
No.
So wait,
He didn't ask that. He asked who was
So
claiming to be the King of New York. He didn't say who was acknowledged as the King of New York. That's two different things.
He's smart. He know how to work these questions.
So wait. Let me finish. Let's take it a step further. Who was the last person to wear Crocs while claiming they were new King of New York before Jay Boujii?
I don't know. That's news to me.
I'm waiting. Matter of fact, he just did it in a hype up video of Clout. He had yellow ones on. Matter of fact, Just did it. But Jay Boujii, once you the one that also tagged Lovely. Hey, Jay Boujii tagged Lovely on a tweet that said, "Oh, the Rev started this. The Rev started this." So you was stitching in 4K, my homie. Who was the last person that claimed that they was the king of New York while wearing Crocs while snitching?
We need Rev to fix his dial-up connection so we could get a better connection. You know, all them STP
over there,
dudes.
Rev. You are glitching over there. But
we
wait,
know STP got that dial-up connection.
I want to hear Jaco's take on this. I know you're on Takeover. Let us know where your mindset is at right now, like where you at, especially while Rev is fixing his connection.
Honestly, I'm just sitting
fixing
back.
That
I'm enjoying this. I'm watching. I'm just watching. Like, this is funny to me. I love this. Like, just let them go back and forth. I don't care. It doesn't involve. I don't care. At the end of the day, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have my match with O'Shea. I'm gonna have my match with Moses. That's fun. I don't want anyone to expect anything from me. That's what I want. I want to be looked at as the underdog in this case. I want O'Shea Moses to look at me and not even think anything about it. You know? They put me with Moses. Moses is the biggest member of STP. He's probably the most overlooked too. He's one of the best members in there.
I mean, yeah, I feel like he's quiet. You know what they say about them quiet ones?
Yeah, they sneaky.
That's the ones you gotta look out for.
You gotta look out for.
Right. That's right.
But we're giving away 2 tickets, possibly at the end of the stream, possibly at the end of this week, whatever the fuck I decide, because it's Thirsty Thursday.
Can it be what we decide? Like, we're not a team on this? I'm confused.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
When I said, because this is like our fucking stream.
Can I tell you what I decided right now?
You don't want to miss the show next Friday. You do not.
I've decided.
Sidebar. I was a huge Lisa Frank fan. Like, I had everything Lisa Frank growing up, and then the fact that Bakey sent me these Lisa Frank Crocs, sis.
Listen, I knew that as soon as you started talking Crocs, I was like, I need to find my way to like. I
love you forever. Like these Lisa Frank Crocs, though. Like, oh my gosh.
Like, peep the Harry Potter and the Penny Proud. I did it for culture. Like, I have a Penny Proud pin. Shout out to I bought this at a pop-up sale during the the Bronx night market. Is coming back. I will be plugging it on my Instagram. But I bought this last year. Like, we're not playing. We're done playing.
First of all, P saw the Harry Potter giblet and was just like, oh.
And I didn't even know there was Crocs. So thank you, because we will be getting those for her too. Don't worry.
Period. We're gonna make those wrestling girls one, and we're gonna get her some Harry Potter ones, and
we're doing it.
And she's gonna be like,
over.
Then she's gonna take a picture and then be like, "Don't tell nobody, but I got them."
That's why I would honestly. That's why I would never try them on. I'm not getting trapped. I'm not worried.
Whatever. Why you have flip-flops?
I'm happy with chancleta. I'm happy with chancleta.
Yes, Peter.
I would definitely be like, "Yo, Boujii, she got the Crocs on. She's been fronting this entire time."
I can't wait.
But your god brother knows. He knows you.
Can y'all do one more plug for the people that are listening about next Friday? This is definitely becoming a match that nobody wants to fucking miss. You do not want to miss this match.
Nah, you don't want to miss the whole event in general. This event's going to be something like they never saw before.
No, Rev, get out of here.
What's your dial-up ass connection? Get out of here.
Listen, all you got to say is good night, Rev.
That's it. His connection is real as that dollar store Ricky Stark line. I'm telling you, it's crazy out here. But yeah, May 20th, we got y'all, man. May 20th is going to be an event. It's the biggest independent event there is out there this year. Point blank period. Today.
Krista. Chris, who am I rooting for?
To be honest, I love them. I love them both. And like I said, I'm very conflicted because they throwing stuff in here that I have of both. If they said Crocs and I didn't have a pair of Crocs, I'm like, listen, well, I'm on STP regard. But I know them both. I love them both. I just want them all to have fun, safe, dope ass matches that can talk about to my grandkids. You know what I thought about when we was talking about like Sando's grandmother being a wrestling grandma on our tombstone? It's gonna go from
Girl.
Look, it's gonna go from those wrestling girls to those wrestling grandmas.
Either way,
we still TWG.
To keep, yep. We have an auntie. Can I have an auntie stage before we go to grandma? Can I have
No, we're gonna have an auntie stage, but it doesn't. TWA doesn't work.
You're right.
So we gotta stay with TWG.
Grandma, yes.
We would definitely be TWG to the day that we die. Okay.
Yes.
I love it.
Grandma.
Grandmas.
I love it.
Cheers
Takeover. Do your thing.
Listen, man. It's gonna be crazy. I think Krista said that she wanted to be safe. Like May 20th ain't nothing gonna be safe that night. Like
you know what I mean when I say safe. You know what I mean when I say safe.
I need people to understand it ain't safe.
No. As a wrestler and as us being, you know what I mean when I say safe, but at the same time, everybody better whip ass. Like if they gotta be blood, if need be, I want to see fucking blood.
It's blood. I already told
her. If it gotta be fucking some hardcore shit, I don't want to see a death match. I saw it. I'm good. Wait. I saw this announcement and I sent it to the wrestling group. And I just want to give a shout out to Billy Dixon because he is retiring from wrestling. Dixon is retiring from wrestling. And I saw him, me and P saw him at the death match in Dallas. And we just want to sit here and say thank you, Billy, for everything you have done in this wrestling world, those death matches, everything you have come. And then you're really one of the first. I don't know if you're one of the first, but you are definitely a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. And we just want to sit here and say thank you and salute to you. So if anybody still have drinks left, let's please take a shot for Billy Dixon and everything you've done for this wrestling community. I'm drinking my water.
Woo! Oh, here come Letty. Shout out to Letty.
Letty, I couldn't drag him because his connection was a dollar.
Letty said, "Hey Jay,
what's going on?"
If you have a chance to go on his Twitter, please read his full thread. And shout out to the Well Minority. It's my mental health and wellness for the Black and Brown community that I'm starting. He put a big post out for why he's retiring. It's because of his mental health. And mind you, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Mind health is just as important as physical health. I had to read that to understand, like, even as a job, like, you have to sometimes sacrifice what's good and what's not. And he loves wrestling, but at the same time, it's with the industry that he had to leave it behind. So shout out to him for giving full transparency to what's going on. And shout out to him. Cheers to him.
Cheers to Billy Dixon, y'all. Thank you so much.
I had the pleasure of being on a panel with him for our Jobber Slam talk. And it will be a blessing to all of us if he somehow stays in the wrestling business. We love you, Billy.
But right now he has to focus on him, and we definitely appreciate that. Billy, thank you for all that you do, and your work will never go unnoticed.
Mental health wellness is the best wellness. Tops down.
Right. That's right.
100%. We love you.
We love you guys. Takeover. We love you guys. It's been PJ. I really have to say this to PJ and PJ alone because it's been forever since I've seen you in person.
Yeah.
And PJ was one of the first people who welcomed me to when I walked into Johnny Roz's gym. Like, whether I was there to wrestle, interview, or whoever, PJ was definitely the one was just like, listen, I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to take you under my wing. I'm going to introduce you to everybody. So PJ, aside from Takeover as STP, I just want to say thank you as a friend.
Oh yeah.
Everything that I've gone through in the past, you was one of the first people to ever hit me up to make sure that I was okay. And I definitely appreciate that. You know, the love goes both ways. And I definitely appreciate you for everything you have done for me personally. Just reaching out at times when I needed someone to reach out, or I didn't know I needed someone to reach out.
Yeah, always.
I'm definitely going to always be here to support you. And I want you to kiss them babies for me.
You already know.
Love, okay?
You already know. That's what this business is about, though. It's about uplifting each other and making sure we all good and safe. And just like with Billy with his mental health, this business is hard. And like being next to the business or even in the business, like you guys are a part of the business just as much as we are. The podcast, the community, everything you guys do for this business, those wrestling girls, you're just as important as the independent show Invictus puts on. So it's all about making sure we all win together and we all share the same platform. And Why can't we all eat from the table? You know.
Facts. We all got to eat at the table.
All that.
Oh yeah. So it's all that. It's all love. You guys are family, and it's always a takeover, baby.
Period.
I love it.
All right, I want to plug yourselves before we go because it's literally. I thought it was past my bedtime, but it seems like I'm about to be at a bashment because the music is playing loud out here.
Yeah, I'm about to come to Brooklyn.
It's lit out here. It's Friday Junior. Let's go. We out. Plug yourselves real quick.
Well, yeah, catch everything for me, pjsavage.net, all my upcoming shows, everything I'm doing. Savage season is coming back soon, so everything's up on there. And of course, go to eventbrite.com/takeover versus STP. We got the flash sale running with those wrestling girls. All tickets are $25 going forward. And whoever purchases within, I think, until Monday, Boujii, am I not bugging? Yeah. Everyone who purchases from right now till Monday will get a signed Takeover versus STP poster. Yeah. So it's all love. Thank you guys for doing the giveaway you guys are doing. And pjsavage.com.
Oh, wow, get rich. That's crazy.
Hey.
Wait, I gotta shout out my dad real quick.
Oh my god!
So wait, I have to say really quickly. My dad does not watch those wrestling girls weekly, but he loves Thirsty Thursday, and he tuned in because he knew Jay Boujii was gonna be on here, and he's amazing. So let's take a shout to him, and I'll let y'all continue plugging your show.
And also, me and P's dad are Pisces, and our favorite animal are horses. So I'm like the honorary daughter. So hi,
you are honorary daughter.
I am the honorary daughter. Listen, P would be like, tell her parents, oh, I'm with Krista, and then the conversation would be like, okay, how's she doing? How's she been? This, that, there. Like they would forget about her, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Thank you for the love and support. I love you guys.
Of course. But and I just have to say before I'm gonna let Jay Boujii take the floor because he's a really good promoter for the show. We grew up watching wrestling together, so next Friday I'm gonna be a fucking mess. So I'm putting that out there. But
yeah, me too.
Because she's not driving.
We is coming out.
Yo, the thug, because we were like, we saw how hard PJ, like, this is family. Like, all fucking shit aside, this is family. Like, we was with y'all shooting in the, well, we wasn't, but like, we watched y'all shooting in the gym.
I was in that gym. I think. Do y'all remember when I brought my nephew to see our match?
Yeah, I remember.
My nephew is 14 years old now and almost the same height as you, PJ.
Oh, that's awesome. That's why you should bring him to the 20th.
I'm going to try to bring him next Friday. My nephew was about, at that time, I want to say like 8, 9 years old. I think he spoke to you afterwards. And he was like really enthused, like, oh my God, I want to be. And you asked him if he wanted to be a wrestler. He said, yeah, but now, he's into video games. That kind of changed. But
and we all break through for a little while. Once he turns like 16, 17, he's going to get right back into it. Don't worry.
I'm definitely going to see if I can bring him with me next Friday. Definitely.
That'd be awesome. It's cool though, because it's kind of like y'all been with us through every stage. Like y'all was with us at the Gleason stage. Now we're on the independent scene, blowing it up on the independent scene. And when we get bigger and bigger, we're always gonna bring y'all with us too. So it's all love here.
Well, I'm so proud of y'all. We all gonna be in WWE one day taking over. Trust.
Hell yeah. That's the plan. We're gonna run that bitch.
I'm gonna start a campaign. I'm not joking. Like fucking what's the name is free. What's that thing? Sign petition.org is free. I will start this shit. I'm not joking.
They're gonna be like, who's those wrestling girls? And
they will be on bump.
I have connections.
I don't care how many years it takes. I don't care how many phones it takes. Y'all gonna be on the bump because enough is enough. We done playing games. We're manifesting full blown wanted energy. Y'all are gonna be on the bump.
Checks.
Like
we manifesting big checks.
My skinny ass to the side.
One more guest on
and let y'all on.
Can I bring one more guest on?
You have one more guest, Pete? It's literally past my bedtime. We gotta.
He's family. He's family, and then we'll fucking end the shit.
Everybody's family. If it's Brian, he can't come on.
Oh, him in that damn ring light.
I knew it.
What else was all positive? It was all positive.
Y'all gonna play Brian like that? I don't like that.
I'm gonna play Brian like that because Brian definitely called. No, I'm gonna play Brian because Brian definitely called me out talking about I was mad over a ring light when I got 2 ring lights and I'm over here like
I didn't say that. What I said was you got me involved.
You said I started it, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm so confused. If I started, you know, on to my shit regardless.
I said indirectly you got me involved because I would have never known until you encouraged.
It wasn't indirectly because I sent y'all the link and I said go into the live. That's what I said.
No, I've said I wouldn't have been involved if it wasn't for you telling me going on. I never said you. I never blamed you.
Brian, I will pull up the message and I will pull up your video. You literally listen. You said I got social media. I got receipts, baby. Don't ever. I'll always keep my receipts. I got text messages started from like 2014.
All right, so let's clear this up now. You are not to blame, but had it not been for you, I wouldn't have got on a live, and then it was PJ who got mad when I did this.
Yo,
look at that! You see, look at that!
I like my ring light.
But listen, hey, listen. In his defense, right? This is probably just for me. In his defense, his ring light settings can definitely go to the music that's playing outside right now. Cause I'm jamming over here. I feel like I'm about to literally throw on my Crocs, go next door, and party for like 2.5 seconds, and come back and go shower and go to bed.
That's exactly what he said. He's like, you have a party by yourself? That's the type of shit he do, you see?
Look. You have to. If you can't enjoy your own company, how you gonna enjoy your company around somebody else?
All right, that's a good point. It's a good point for you, not for him.
Listen, this is what we're gonna do because we not gonna give this no more airtime, none of that, nothing, man. On May 20th. Next Friday, my brother Brian, you are going to be in a pair of Crocs. I'm going to whoop Rev's ass, bro. It's gonna
the only
be
time I root against you. I made this. I put this on record. It'll be the only time in history.
Okay.
So when you main event in WrestleMania, I'm gonna be rooting for you. But right now, this is gonna be the only time I root against you.
And look, make sure when this goes live, you get the timestamp. You cut this, and we put this on social media. Whether it's a win, lose, or a draw, we're gonna put this up on our social media.
Listen. So I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson, Brian. Don't ever bet against me. So come next Friday, I'm gonna whoop Rev ass. It's gonna be blood everywhere, Crocs everywhere. Every day it's gonna be a W. And that's what I'm gonna say about that. So then, PJ, you can take it away from here. Jocko, you can take it away from here. That's all I gotta say, baby.
Brian, you got to call it down the middle. I know you saying you're gonna be on one side or the other, but you got to call it down the middle on the 20th.
Listen,
brother,
Brian,
I gotta call it down the middle.
Brian, I promise you. P, make me big on this real quick.
You're about to get it, Brian.
You want to get big?
I want to get big. Brian, I promise you, with my nose ring making me look like I got a booger. I promise you. Brian, we're going to drive all the way from Maryland to Jersey.
Baltimore.
And I'm coming from Brooklyn to Jersey.
Shout out to Jersey.
If you try to pull what Miz did on Monday Night Raw or try to pull any shit that the McMahons and stuff are known for doing, the fast count, slow counts, I will be that next referee to interfere, beat your ass, and then call it straight down the middle. I promise you. Y'all better make sure y'all give me a referee shirt in a size small.
There you go. I got you.
Don't we blame PJ since I have no ref experience?
Nah, I don't matter. This is some New York shit, yo. Whatever.
I'm gonna call it down the middle. I don't have to. Rev got
you better,
because
I will jump. It will be interference. I promise you, and it will be from Krista B from those wrestling girls. I promise you.
Hey, that's another reason you got to come on the 20th and go see Krista versus Brian.
Never know what can happen. Never know what can happen.
I'm just gonna show with a big AMC box of popcorn, and me and you just gonna have to be like, listen, we just gonna.
And if I bring my nephew, he and Siendo, my nephew's gonna sit right in between y'all as he watches
popcorn you want, baby. You know how I do for the kids. We just gonna be sitting there like, who we?
Look, I'm gonna call it down the middle.
Everybody.
I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna raise Rev's hand, and then after Jake get up, I'm gonna.
You're already being biased.
It's okay,
You're already being biased. You're already being biased. You already say you ready.
You see that? You see that?
Of course, I don't want to wear Crocs.
Let me be the ref. Can we switch? Was there contract signed?
No contract. This is New York event. We doing whatever the hell we want.
You guys are in Jersey.
Being there was no contract signed.
Wait, Krista, I'm sorry.
New York.
Listen,
let me get that check. Let me get that check.
But let's just be clear. Y'all are in Jersey. Y'all are in Ridgefield Park.
Ain't nothing more New York.
They're like me. Jersey all day, every day. I was born in Newark. I was raised in East Orange. And I was bred in Orange. Don't play with me. Y'all are coming to Orange. I don't want no BS. Y'all better bring
shit up. We fucking shit up.
Ain't nothing more New York than leaving New York to run an event in Jersey because you trying to avoid all the extra laws you gotta. Ain't nothing more New York than that one.
That's for that.
Hey, my man said y'all don't have a Maryland State Commission like we got here, so I like that.
Yeah,
I like.
ain't no commission in Jersey.
I like that.
Ain't no commission in Jersey.
Wait, where is it?
My wine is done.
Homie said insurance. You said, what's that, bro? I don't know.
I got another bottle in the fridge. I'm
like, is that next to the Jersey Mike's? Like, no, is it insurance? We don't know what that is.
Bro, this is the most New York shit you ever seen. Look, we got a bodega street fight. We got Subway Mania in the building. Yeah. Like, this shit is going to be.
Love to everybody, though, real talk. I love that.
It's New York, man. Like, and one of the things, too, like, for me, it's just not too many like, New York is like the mecca for wrestling. True. We all grew up on it. Like in the 90s, the Attitude Era, nothing was bigger for us as kids going to school and just watching wrestling and coming to school the next day and talking about it. And New York, the hood, we all love wrestling. And there's no wrestler really putting on for New York right now. Yeah. There's some places that are doing it, but no one's putting New York on their back and going, look, we're going back up to the top. Like LA and the West Coast has an amazing independent scene.
Right.
Texas has an amazing independent scene. Florida has an amazing independent scene. The independent scene in New York is very tribal. It's very like you got that group, and that group, and nobody messes with each other. We're going to be the neutral faction. We're going to be the guys that brings everybody together and puts on for the city because we are the draw and we are the takeover. Like that's what it is. And everybody wins when we there. Everybody wins except for STP.
And on that note, because it's definitely past my bedtime. It's definitely past all our bedtime because we're all in our 30s, maybe except for Boujii. We're all in our 30s. Yeah, he's not yet. I know, baby. I know. On that note, we want to say thank you guys for joining us for another Thirsty Thursday. Thank you, Scott. Hugh Scott, get your Crocs
shout out to him.
ready.
It's his birthday today too.
Listen, we're gonna get Crocs.
Happy birthday, Hugh!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Listen, we're gonna get Crocs ready. We're gonna get ring lights ready.
Now with these Crocs.
We're gonna get my referee shirt ready because I am not playing.
And if you forget it, I got one in the car, Krista, and it's your size.
I'm riding with Ciendol. If DJ don't come with me, I'm riding it with Ciendol. And we just gonna sit, we just gonna turn up, we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna see some good ass fucking quality matches from people that we love, adore, and cherish. We want to say thank you to everybody who came on. Jizzy, Rev, Takeover, Brian, although he's kind of on my shit list right now. Ciendol, you're always welcome here. Letty for making the cameo. DJ Raya for definitely commenting. Talk Pretty for commenting. Everybody who's in the comments, we love you all. I don't think we need to plug ourselves because we all know who to follow, where to go. If y'all don't know, then I don't know to tell y'all. And I'll let Krista take care of business if Brian let his show. Thank you, Peter. And on that note, it's your girl, Krista B, Queen PR, Ciendol, Bakey, Takeover, Brian H. Waters, and we out of here.
I love it. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for Thirsty Thursday again. Takeover. We're gonna continue this giveaway, I think, for another day. If Jay Boujii and
let me add this. We should tease him a bit, P. We should tease him a bit.
And let me add this. If Kristen follow those wrestling girls, I will be in the building with Patron. Because me and Patron, we go everywhere. Y'all gonna have fun with me.
That's Pat Ron.
Listen, Ciendol gonna have Pat Ron. I may bring some Terramana.
We're gonna have a tequila off. Like the next person to root for the right match, you're having a shot. I'm not playing. There's another bottle here that's not even touched yet.
Wait, Ciendol, we gotta drag Bakey out the house. P, we gotta drag Bakey out the house.
We gotta
drag Bakey out the house.
I saw your husky. This is Tamina.
Hi,
Tamina.
Mine is like outside on the fire escape right now.
She has.
I saw him. I was like, oh, look at the puppy. I've been trying to wake her up since, and she's about to start barking at me. Where are you gonna drag me? Where are you?
We're gonna drag you to Invictus on next Friday.
You're coming. I don't care. Listen, I told you my Honda has 4 seats left.
Well,
listen, Washington Heights, Washington Heights, New Jersey is like right there.
We gotta find out where the after party is.
Oh, the after party probably gonna be at Hudson House in Jersey City. We gonna work all that out. But anyway,
right,
I have to drive down to Jersey
Is that
City.
happening? Okay.
All right.
So,
although I already did the outro.
Everybody do their plugs. Yes.
Let's know I kind of already did the outro, and P kind of like what she normally does is do an outro on top of my outro. So we never come off.
I just want to also shout out my earrings, Mix Snacks. They're like steel chairs with barbed wire and like
so
blood.
Oh, it's fire.
Okay,
fire.
Listen, if P didn't get me a pair of those earrings, she's probably going to end up in that match between Rev and Boujii. That's what I'm saying.
Can I do a shout out?
And a bodega street fight. May 20th.
Go ahead, CN Dog. Go ahead.
Shout out to SeatGeek because we ain't fucking with StubHub no fucking more.
Use Black Announce Table promo code.
Cheers to that. Shout out to the Black Announce Table for having a promo with them. If you're a first time user, listen, $20 off your first ticket. I know my brother bought Burna Boy tickets with that promo. Shout out.
Yo, low key, not low key, high key. I went to that Burna Boy concert, and that Burna Boy concert was lit. And also, this is gonna be a plug. Burna Boy is going to be at Summer Jam this year. Y'all make sure y'all get your Summer Jam ticket.
I'm getting my ticket tonight.
I'm definitely going to be in the building.
You been Hot 97, right?
I am, but we're going to offline that.
Yeah, but listen, next time you holler at them, tell Rosenberg pull up, man.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I was there going to text him about it, so don't even worry about it. I got you.
Yeah, tell him holler at me. Word.
If he's not busy, I'm definitely going to let him. I saw him today too, but if he's not busy, I'm definitely going to let him know he should pull up. To Invictus because it's gonna be a crazy ass match. It's gonna be a crazy ass night.
Too.
All right, I'm going to do the outro so nobody else interrupts my outro.
I'm on mute.
You got anything to say before I do this outro?
Can we all just take a screenshot in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? All right, I'm done.
All right. Now that P got the screenshot in the way, we had all these amazing guests because I did the outro the first time. I'm gonna do it again. Excuse me if you hear the music in the background, but it's a bashment over here. But thank you, CN Dog. Thank you, Bakey, for joining us every time. We definitely got to start a group chat with just the three of us. Thank you for Takeover. Yeah. Thank you for Brian, even though you're on my shit list. Thank you for Rev. Thank you for Jizzy. Thank you for Mr. Victor. Thank you for everybody coming out. DJ, Darea, everybody who's in the comments, talk pretty. Mike. Thank you for Mike. Thank you for everybody. Blue. Everybody who's in our comments, if I forgot you, it's probably because of the alcohol. I'm sorry. Thank you, Hugh, for coming. Thank you, Justin. Hugh, happy birthday. Justin, thank you for coming. We'll see you next week. Andre, thank you for coming. We just love you. Letty, we love you. We love every single one of y'all. Make sure y'all are there. Make sure y'all follow those wrestling girls on every platform because me and P are going to decide who's getting these tickets. And it's about to be a lit situation. It's going to be a lituation next week. Bring your Crocs, bring your ring lights, bring your bodega managers, which are the cats. Bring everybody because it's about to be a lit situation. On I know it's your girl Krista B.
Bring your bodega cats.
Right.
And Creepy PR.
And we are out of here. We love you guys. See you later.
Yeah. Thursday.
It says we're still live.
Yeah.